about? How about SDFC, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning to you. Ben and Woods, 97.3, The Fan. Feel like every time I have any doubt about this team, they're like, wham! They just boom. Like, how could you ever doubt us? What a dub last night for San Diego Football Club. Unbelievable game, unbelievable match, incredible. Yes, it started late. My God, it was worth it. And I can promise you this. I don't know what the future holds for me. What I do know, one job I will not be asked to do is soccer strategist. That's something I'm pretty sure no one's going to be coming and knocking at Woodsy. We'd like you to do some strategy for SDFC, because my strategy last night after the red card and the first goal, punt. Get these guys out of there. Get them off their feet. Get them out. I'm an idiot. I'll wear it. That's fine. I loved that. I loved that game last night. And Toluca was everything that was promised. They were nasty and fast and good.
And nasty.
And it was so good. So listen, we will get into that at 6:35 today. It's going to be right out of the chute.
We will talk about it early. I think SDFC did one of the hardest things in sports yesterday. And I'm not talking about just winning at a disadvantage. We'll talk about it coming up later this hour.
We will. We absolutely will. Let's introduce the show. I'm Woodsy. Paul Reindl is our executive producer. Good morning, Paulie.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good, man. And Ben Higgins, your friendly neighborhood sports anchor, joins us as well. Benjamin, how are you, my friend?
Good Thursday morning to everybody, and especially the tier ones who were at that game last night. It was late just watching it on television, but if you were in Frontera SD and you got home really late, like midnight, and getting up this morning, power to you. It wasn't a huge crowd last night, probably because of the late start, but the supporter section was loud and proud the entire game. So good morning, San Diego. That was impressive.
We will obviously talk about the WBC, all that talk yesterday, much ado about nothing.
Mark DeRosa is like... Oh, that is so relieving for him right now.
Well, speaking of Mark DeRosa, we've got our very own Mark DeRosa, and he happens to be the brand manager of this radio station. He is the Mark DeRosa of brand managers. His name is Adam Klug. You've heard us talk about Adam many, many times, and I just wanted to start here today. Ladies and gentlemen, members of Tier 1 Nation, good morning to you. What you're going to hear this morning may upset you. It's not for the weak. You'll hear about a cover-up. You'll be presented with evidence of a paper trail, corporate malfeasance, scandal, breach of trust, balls dropped. You may be asking yourself, why? Why would they do this? That's what we're here to find out. And remember, the cover-up is always worse than the crime. I'm Woodsward, and this is Ben Steen. And this is Klug-gate. Was at Little League the other night, and I saw a email come across from our boss at about 5:08, and I was right in the middle of getting ready to play a baseball game. 5:08 on March 10th. That was on Tuesday. And I said, I will get to that email later. Didn't seem urgent. Yesterday after the program, the three of us matriculated down to the production studio. Adam walked in. He said, hey, did you see the email I sent you? I said, oh, thanks for the reminder. Let me go read that. Email said as follows. Please see below and let me know if you're interested and available. Adam Klug, brand manager, 97.3 The Fan, Padres Radio Network. So I don't think anything about it. So I go down and I read the next email.
It's a common occurrence.
Right. Yeah, I said, what interested and available for what? Oh, then I see the subject. Possible moderator for Sandlot event. Okay. Sounds interesting. Love the Sandlot. Who doesn't? Kids love it. So I go down, I see an email from one of our sales reps, Kevin. And it's to Adam. It says, hi, Adam. I spoke with the client today, and they're good with Ben moderating the July event. Details are below. Please let me know if Ben is available and what the talent fee would be for his attendance.
This was in your email.
In my email. I thought, well, that's odd. Now Ben's in the room. Ben said, oh, yes, I did. I was presented with that. I turned it down. I said, oh, okay. So
Would you like me to read the email that I received?
In a moment.
Okay.
Yes, actually, read yours.
All right. So this was forwarded from Adam Klug. Hi, Ben. San Diego Theaters at Balboa Park reached out to see if you're interested in moderating a Q&A with Ham from The Sandlot prior to a screening of the movie at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Please see below and let me know if you're interested.
Okay. So you then said, I'm not.
I said I am not
interested.
available that weekend.
Right.
Sorry, but thank you for asking.
So I'm looking at the email chain that Adam, our boss, has forwarded me. And it's weird because my name is in the subject, but then it's Ben that they've said we're good with Ben doing it. So I happen to scroll down and I see the original email that was sent to the radio station from a gentleman named Ivan Valdez. He's the director of marketing and communications for San Diego Theaters. You guys with me so far? Howdy. We just announced a fun film event on Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m. Comic-Con weekend. The Sandlot screening hosted by Patrick Renna, Ham Porter from the film. Patrick will do a lively Q&A with the audience after the film screening. We're looking for a local on-air sports talent to moderate the Q&A.
That sounds just like what Ben got.
And we're thinking Stephen Woods from The Fan would be a great candidate.
Ooh, that sounds different than the one that Ben got.
Would you be able to put us in contact with him or convey the request? We'd be happy to provide him a 4-pack of tickets to bring his family. Of course, we'd also look to run an ad schedule on the station closer to the event. I'm going to tell you one more time. We're thinking Stephen Woods from The Fan would be a great candidate. So I don't know Ivan.
He's
don't
a fan.
know him. I thought I'd be a good fit. That email comes to Adam. We're on the prod studio, and I said, "Hey, what's this? Why is it's still attached? You forwarded this over. I have this now. What happened?" And you could see the color drain from his face.
He did the unthinkable. He forwarded the email and included every chain of correspondence, didn't he?
Correct.
He didn't, like, you can choose what parts
Yeah.
to include
you
or
have
nothing
to
at
go
all,
in and erase them.
delete it manually.
Yep.
He
So
left it all in there.
I'll run this by you guys again. A potential client wrote the radio station and asked for me to represent them. I never heard about it. I didn't hear about it until Ben had already declined. Now, you may be asking yourself the question that I asked myself. Why was Ben presented this opportunity when they asked for me and I was never presented this opportunity?
Right.
So I said this to Adam yesterday. Wait, I don't get it. And he said, and he panicked. He's like, I just thought maybe Ben would be a better moderator. And I said, okay, but they didn't ask for Ben. They asked for me. And then I looked at him and I said, are you actively trying to take money out of my pocket? Because I'll peel the curtain back a little bit. So we're in a contract year here at 97.3 The Fan. The show has never been better. The numbers have literally never been better. Our January, we doubled our ratings from the previous January. It's unheard of what we've done. It's unheard of, especially for a sports show. Doubled them. So I'm coming into this year with this clear mind, this intense focus to be the best, have the best year before we sign a new deal, and we're here for a long time. It's been one bumbling mistake after the other since January 1, essentially, for me. Now, again, this is only me. Kind of going in reverse a little bit, which is not what you want when you're motivated, focused, and delivering, right? Every time. So I get this and I say, are you trying to take money off of my table now? Because this is weird. I was never presented this opportunity. And you then were, which you declined. Then he came back to me. So he said, yeah, I actually went in and I cut your name out of it.
I see that because the email that I was forwarded, I got that same email We're looking for a local on-air sports talent to moderate the Q&A. And then
why don't you guys both read that paragraph at the same time, and we'll see how they match up.
Okay. Where are you going to start?
Start with Patrick.
Okay. Ready? Patrick will do a lively Q&A with the audience after the film screening, and we're looking for a local on-air sports talent to moderate the Q&A. And we're thinking Stephen Woods from The Fan would be a great candidate.
Okay, I found the mistake.
There's what was cut out.
How did yours continue?
Mine said, we think Stephen Woods from The Fan would be a great candidate.
And yours just ended.
Mine just has a
on-air
suspicious
talent.
blank space in between paragraph A and paragraph C, and it skips over to, would you be able to put us in contact with him?
On what was...
I, of course, thought him meant
you.
Me.
No, him was me. Him was me. Now, listen, at the end of the day, I don't know what the reasoning was for this. He gave me 7 different excuses. He called me 3 times on the drive home. And he's like, I just thought maybe Ben would be a better moderator. I go, well, they asked for me. Maybe you let me decide that actually Ben is a better moderator. I said, you could have just brought it to us and said, they asked for Woods. Woods, do you want to do it? Yes, no, whatever. You guys hash it out amongst yourself. He took it upon himself to take this opportunity from me and give it to my partner. So you have to understand, I'm not mad at you. You didn't do anything wrong.
I am an excellent moderator.
You are an excellent moderator.
But
there's no question.
But, and maybe Adam didn't know this, let's estimate how many times each of us has watched The Sandlot in our life. I'm going to go with my over-under is 2.5 times.
I've watched it 150 times. Mel says, this is awkward. Yeah. How do you think I feel, pal? Coming in every morning, bearing my soul, nose to the grindstone, ready to kill, maim for this radio station, as I have every day for 8 years. That's not going to change. It's not me you need to apologize to. It's really not me. It's mine at home.
Hey, Adam, why are you taking food off our table?
That's my 5-year-old, Taylor, who's really upset. Paulie, if you would play it again.
Heart.
Hey, Adam, why are you taking food off our table?
Sounds so sad.
It's a great question, man. And then, of course.
Hi, babe. It's me. I am at the grocery store. I just wanted to check in with you regarding budget, in light of the Adam situation. I've already put some non-essentials back, but I just want to be aware of not overspending and conscientious because I walked here to save money on gas.
Smart.
So I need to be able to carry everything 2 miles uphill home.
Right.
So call me back when you get this. Love you.
Please tell me you
Love
don't.
you too.
You don't have to buy the generic cereals now, like the Fruit O's instead of the Fruit Loops.
You should see the Dr. Slice in cans in
Bo
our.
loves Mountain Dew, but
Not
he doesn't
anymore.
love Mountain Breeze.
He hates Mountain Breeze. Hates it. Paulie, he hates it. Yeah. Thanks, Dad, for the Dr. Slice. Don't thank me. Thank Adam. Okay?
Hey, Adam, why are you taking food off our table?
I wish I knew, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I wish I knew. I thought I'd done all the right things and helped grow this radio station and build this audience to the rabid, But Taylor, I don't have an explanation for you. I wish I did. I don't. Maybe at the next place, it will be better. Maybe not. Now, listen, this puts us as a show in an awkward position, right? So now there's division. You may not agree that it's a big deal. I don't know. I don't know what your feelings are on it. But for me, listen, take it a little personally, for sure, because I should.
What do you think? What do you think Adam was hoping would happen? Like, how is he going to get away? Anytime there's a giant scandal,
cover up,
there's always an origin point where you
Somebody
think,
benefits from
where you
it.
think this is going to go smoothly. I'm just going to do this, and it's all going to work out. What was the end game strategy here?
I want to thank our tier ones for putting together a food chain for me and my family. Thank you. Everyone is working on casseroles and stuff. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It touches my heart and my soul deeply. What was he looking for? He wanted to send that to you and you say, I'm in. And then it's over. He would have never told you that it was originally for me, right? Never would have told you. It was originally
had been accepted, if you were available and were like, yeah, I'll do it, you would have never known.
Mm-mm. It wouldn't have gotten past there.
No.
And Adam would have.
You just would have gone
away.
Because you would have never heard about it, and you would have never known that he was originally asked.
I laid in bed at night.
What if I show up that day and they're like, Ben, we're so glad you're here. We're so sorry that Steven couldn't do it, but we're just glad that you made it. And I'd be going, wait, what do you mean that Steven couldn't do it? When was he asked? I mean, there was always the possibility of this blowing up in Adam's face, right?
I think the risk reward there is what I've been trying to figure out on his part. Like, all he really had to do was just ask me if I was interested, right? But, like I said, it's put us in a weird spot. I feel weird. First quarter is almost over. Like I said, we've had great numbers and we're doing our part. That gives us 3 more quarters to go here on the radio station. Yeah. I love you guys, like brothers, both of you.
We love you.
I don't want to leave you high and dry if something should happen to me. So I actually have a list of potential candidates to replace me if I do end up going.
Oh, I don't like that.
So
I thought we were the Three Musketeers.
Well, Paulie, I did too.
All for one for all.
So I got a couple ideas. You can poo-poo them or whatever. Dan Cilio is out there. He's still in town, but familiar with the building. Probably he's gonna want that chair back. But you slide here, good.
I'm comfortable with this chair.
All right,
but okay.
I would pass on that.
Okay, I got Lee Haxel Hamilton. Bet
you got a problem.
Created this. The literal, like, you get the architect of sports radio. Probably also going to want that chair. Maybe not. That's an option. 3, Jake Garignani.
Interesting.
Got some edge to him. Loves music. Kind of slide, different type of music, but still loves. You could do Take on Jake. I don't think you'd.
He's like younger Woods.
He's like a younger,
it's like a much younger Woods.
Better looking.
Yeah, better looking.
Yeah.
He's got a little, like I say, he's got a little edge to him. Loves baseball, loves sport. I don't think you'd really be missing a beat. So just 3 names I thought that you guys could kick around if something, didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Mm-hmm. So
now Angelo makes a really good question in the chat. He said, how many times has Adam done this without getting caught? This is just the first one that we know about.
Dude, that is something I had not even considered.
Were you asked to host the Padres roundtable first, and then
no,
I only got it when you turned it down?
How much money has been taken off my table over the years? No, I'm not.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Why are you taking food off our table?
That's such a good question, man. How many times has he gotten away with this? Well, why would you try to cover it up? And if you did cover it up, this is worse than Watergate, because I think they at least tried to hide some of the evidence. Didn't they at least try to hide some?
The burglars and everything. Yeah. It took months and months of Woodward and Bernstein investigating before they tore the cover off that story.
He didn't even try. He just forwarded it over where they asked for me.
He deleted a paragraph in the email to me.
He did.
And then after that, it became a little too much to follow through with the cover-up. But you know what? Everyone gets one mistake.
Right. I'm not here to relitigate all of
Adam's been pretty buttoned up the rest of the time that we've been here.
Right.
I really can't think of any instances.
Right.
Is it extra sweet because this is against the Dodgers?
Right.
Which he's stepped on it accidentally.
The Padres have slayed the dragon again.
Maybe 1 or 2 times.
That's a good point here. My cat loves baseball. Taylor doesn't eat anyway, right? He doesn't eat a lot anyway. You've taken the last remaining food off of his table. So
you've been saying you want to drop a few more pounds as you're getting in shape. This is a great way to do it.
Great way to do it. Kind of forces your hand a little bit, doesn't it? So I laid in bed last night and I wrapped this around my head. I read all the emails.
He's thinking of you. Look, this is a way I can help Woods with his fitness goals by starving him.
I go, why? What was the purpose of this? It didn't have to be this way. Him back at his desk crafting it like a little weasel and cutting my name out of it and then sending it to Ben and like manipulating it is so gross to me.
I doubt
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
I doubt he's getting some sort of, $50,000 kickback payday out of this.
That I could understand. I don't agree with it, but I'm like, hey man, sorry, like I got 50 grand out of this. Like, all right, fine. I don't.
I mean, the easy way
understand it.
He literally with one click could have forwarded the email and been done with it.
Are you interested in this?
His job would have been successfully accomplished.
That's it. That's all you have to do is just facilitate it. Just facilitate it to me.
Make it happen.
Wedge himself in.
Yes, you made it. Process. Mark DeRosa, you made it about you, man. The story should never be about you. Never. Now, the funny thing is he said yesterday, well, are you interested in doing it? And I said, of course I am. Of course I am. Would love to. So I told him I would do it. Now, whether I'm working here July 25th remains to be seen after today. But
I was just going to say, I'm thrown for a bit of a loop because like we're laughing, we're having some fun, and
it's also
I'm
insane.
getting a sense of tongue in cheek here, but I'm also getting a sense of you're legitimately hurt. And I'm curious,
somewhat insane behavior by Adam.
It's literally
and I defend Adam a lot, but this is kind of insane behavior by Adam.
When you have the emails printed in front of you and you look at them, you're like, this is jarring. They literally go, we want him. And no, you're not getting him. You're getting the other one. Oh, the other one doesn't want you? Fine, I'll go back to your original idea.
Could have been protecting you.
From what?
Maybe it's going to be an
more
unpleasant
money. Oh, he's going to make so much. He has so much money now. Like those appearances, endorsements, things like that. That's your car payment. That's your grocery bill, right? I mean, and when I mentioned this last night, both of my kids go, "Damn, I'm from San." Like they would be there with bells on. So
he's great. That's like all he does right now. He does a lot of these conventions and stuff, and he just goes around and he's Ham from the Sandlot, and he's fine with that.
It's dirty,
and everyone loves it.
It's dirty. It's tough, man. Is that you asked the question before the show? Is this going to be hard for me to come back from? Yes.
Should listeners? I think you gave us a list of replacements,
right? Should they vote on who they want?
No. I mean, but should they be nervous at all?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. Nervous? Yeah.
That, like, you may not be here?
Never know.
Come January?
I thought I would. As I said when we kicked off the show, January 1, I came in here guns blazing, as I do every day. There's not too many days your old pal Woodsy doesn't try to bring the heat, right? If that's not appreciated, somebody else will want it. I would guess. I got a 15-year track record of building an audience and getting good ratings. So I feel confident in my abilities. I really do.
Wouldn't want to compete against you, even if I had Jake.
Which would be great. That would be
tough.
It would be tough for you. You know who it wouldn't be tough for? Me at all. Not even a little.
That's kind of insulting.
It wouldn't. It's the hand that I was dealt, right? So once you're dealt that hand, you have to play that hand. Unless somebody goes in and changes the hand and sends it to your co-host. So I would have no problem. Rafa says this bit is going too far. I wish it was a bit. I wish it was.
I just got a text.
Yeah.
Clever bit. I mean, we have the email.
I mean,
it's not a bit.
This is a bit in it that I'm presenting it, but like, here they are. They're right. I've highlighted, and it's the weirdest thing. I've worked in a studio where somebody brought a loaded weapon. I've worked in a studio where someone defecated on the floor. This is weirder than both of those. Just so you know. And that's where I'll leave it. Yeah, it's true.
Polly, was Woods your first choice to preside over your wedding, or did someone forward the wrong email?
Now I don't know. I'm questioning everything. I mean, it sounds like I thought Woodsy was a good enough moderator and host to officiate my wedding.
You know who else did?
6 years ago, but maybe I should have asked Ben.
Trevor Hoffman hired me to do a black tie event for him and his wife years ago, before I even knew you guys. I mean, not like I haven't made the moderator scene once or twice in my 15
When Woods and I moderate together, he's the one calming me down right before we start.
That's exactly right.
I'm much more nervous than you are.
Saying, hey, act natural, bro. You got this.
It should be cool. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's a at the end of the day, it boils down to this. This is a really weird way to tell your morning show. We love you. We want you to stay. Very weird. Very weird. Not how I would handle potential free agency. Again, built different. But it's so weird. It's just the weirdest thing.
You ready to talk some SDFC?
So much.
All right, let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back, set the menu quickly, but we want to get into last night's unbelievable game at Snapdragon Stadium. I think this is what we were all hoping for when a soccer team came to town. It's been fantastic. We are riveted. We've gone from 0 to I can't miss a game in 1 year.
This is way beyond like my wildest expectations.
Fantastic. We'll get to that coming up next. Get things started on a Throwback Thursday. It is Ben and Paul and maybe Woods. Correct. On San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. First, though, one of the hardest parts of retirement isn't saving. A lot of people think it's probably saving. It's actually spending. After a lifetime of building wealth, many people worry every time they take money out. Am I doing this right? Will it last? That's why Trajan Wealth focuses on income planning. TRAJANwealth.com. Their fiduciary advisors help build strategies designed to support your lifestyle so you can enjoy retirement without constantly second-guessing yourself. Trajan Wealth works with people right here in San Diego, offices in San Diego, Carlsbad, and Del Mar. If you want confidence, not anxiety, it starts with a plan. Call 619-367-0207. That's 619-367-0207. Or take some time to learn more at TRAJANwealth.com. Again, TRAJANwealth.com. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter. Dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor. Client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee
It's going to in a second.
right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
The chat is shocked at what transpired.
Yeah, it's still shocking, man.
There may be congressional hearings. Grand juries could be called.
Is this how Nixon? Adam is feeling like Nixon right
so.
now. I've not heard from him. I mean, I heard from him 3 times
I
yesterday.
am not a crook.
I'm not a crook.
I am not a crook.
Honestly, for me, the doctored email is what makes it so insane. I am Randy Arozarena reaching down to Cal Raleigh for a handshake and getting rejected. And Adam is Cal Raleigh. Who's deep throat in all of this?
I guess that's me, since I'm the one that exposed it all to begin with.
Yes, you're our deep throat.
Add that to my list of titles.
Yes, the chairman, deep throat, Colonel Budget. Quite the resume.
Quite the resume. All right, here's what we've got coming up on Ben and Woods. Going to be talking SDFC's dramatic game last night. Coming up here in just a moment, but we'll get into the World Baseball Classic. The Padres are back today after a day off. We will be chatting with Spring Training Sammy later in the show. Get an update on his ski trip yesterday to Snow Bowl and Flagstaff and more in our 8 o'clock hour. And because it's a Throwback Thursday, Paulie has some Throwback Thursday clips, and we'll play a little real or fake at 8:20. Still looking for our first qualifier to win the trip to Las Vegas at the Fontainebleau and the $150 resort credit. We'll do that at 8:20. And then the Fontainebleau.
Fontaine.
And then at 9 o'clock, biggest fan contest. Paulie's got a Reindl Report, and we can look ahead to tonight's Mountain West quarterfinal. San Diego State can be taking on Colorado State after they rallied to win their first-round game yesterday. They were trailing Fresno State for a lot of that game, and then there was a huge upset last night. San Jose State beat Boise State, which was one of the hottest teams in the Mountain West, and they're out. So San Jose State advances to face New Mexico, so we can talk some college basketball as well.
I think my favorite time of the year on the sports calendar is like the next month.
Sure.
Mid-March to mid-April with March Madness, opening day, you get the Masters.
Oh, God.
I mean, NFL draft for the people that's a big deal for them. I mean, there's a lot going on, and we just had such a dry couple of months there with sports content for a while. It's so nice. Like, we had 4 games to watch yesterday.
Got the Players Championship going on right now. Bad news for Woods again. You had Colin Morikawa in your pick dynasty.
This is unbelievable.
He withdrew after one hole.
One hole.
Made a practice swing.
Oh, so you're screwed.
Wrenched his back, and he's out. So no Colin Morikawa, who was one of the favorites this week at Sawgrass for the Players Championship, the biggest early season tournament of the year on the PGA Tour.
I just tweeted, of course he was my pick for Pick Dynasty this week. Jumped right into my nightmare.
As recommended by me as well.
Yeah, but I was going to take him anyway. Yeah. I mean, and so did 40 other people in my Pick Dynasty. Of people. So now you've burned him. You've burned him for the year. You can't use him in another tournament. And he makes $0. Yeah. I was in the miscut pool. I was rolling. It's the way things are going right now. I gotta change the mentality.
All right. We're gonna check traffic. When we come back, I think, as I mentioned earlier, SDFC did the hardest thing in sports yesterday. I'll tell you what it is next on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
This game day traffic report is brought to you by Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water. Still pretty quiet on the roads, guys. We are starting to see the typical slowing usual spots, but nothing really getting in your way. In the North County, there is this collision on southbound 15 near Old Highway 395. Couple cars involved there over the right shoulder. Fortunately, not really causing much slowing. Coronado Bridge, we are still showing a backup from full span pretty much. So you definitely want to take that into consideration if you need to head that direction. What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? They always bottle their Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source, and all their bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from their own recycling plants. Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben & Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
It's been an unbelievable first year for SDFC. You know, the great run in their inaugural season all the way to the Western Conference Finals of MLS. Just getting to know these players, Coach Mikey Varas, Tyler Heaps. And then they come back and we see, can they do it again? And they get off to this amazing hot start, 3-0 in MLS play. They win their first round CONCACAF Champions Cup match against Pumas and advance to the second round. But this was going to always be the biggest test they have faced up to this point. Facing Toluca last night at Snapdragon Stadium. Toluca are arguably the best soccer team in North America. Like north of South America, you're not going to find a better club. They've won 2 straight Mexican League titles, which is considered the best league in North America. And they were playing to win. They rested all their guys in their regular matches because they want this more than they even want a three-peat for a Mexican League title. So you were getting their best, all their stars ready to go. And last night, couldn't have started worse for SDFC.
You really couldn't.
12 minutes in, Marcus Ingvartsen takes a high kick, kicks one of the players on Toluca in the face, in the box, and draws a red card and a penalty. And I think it was legitimate. I mean,
look, you see,
he went up high, it was dangerous, kicked him in the face. It was a penalty.
You see fouls in soccer, and sometimes you go, all right, relax, guy. Right? Like the way they just got shot. This one I went, ooh, yeah, no, that was a boot to the face, man. Like right to clean to the face, full contact. There was no flopping involved. That dude hit the deck, and it was a real hard foul. And I think it deserved red card.
And they make the penalty, so it's 1-0. And they've got their away goal, which is when you're on the road in one of these two-match aggregates, they've accomplished what they wanted. And now they're playing 11. Now they're playing 11 on 10 the rest of the way. SDFC is in major, major trouble right from the get-go. And I'm thinking it, and I think a lot of fans were thinking it. And this is why what SDFC did is so impressive. It would have been so easy to go, we care more about our MLS season. We know it was going to be tough next week going to the altitude up to 9,000 feet of elevation in Toluca. We're probably not going to win this. Let's not kill ourselves trying to win. And the fans, let's be honest, would have forgiven SDFC had they not turned in their best effort at that point.
Bro,
correct?
I'm texting you guys at the time, and I'm texting my other buddies, and I go, punt, pull their so down 1-0.
Yes.
And one man down.
And you have a free pass.
You have a free pass.
You have built up so much goodwill.
Yes.
And there's so much logic to it.
There's so much logic to it.
You've got a free pass. You got to basically wave the white flag.
Get out of jail and punt for free card.
And what they did, I think, is the hardest thing in sports. Even with that free pass that we would have given them, they put all their heart into a comeback and scored 1, 2, 3 goals, playing 10 on 11. 2 by David Vasquez, 1 in the first half, 1 right out of the chute in the second half.
That was beautiful.
And then an incredible goal by Understryer. Another one, all so playing a man down to take a 3-1 lead. And then things got really exciting at the end as SDFC took a second red card in the 88th minute. This one on a handball by Manudua right in front of the net that stopped a goal. It was a legit call as well. He absolutely stopped what would have been a goal. Another penalty kick. Now it's 3-2, but now you're playing 9 on 11 for the last 2 minutes and then 8 minutes of stoppage time. So 10 minutes you have to survive, 9 on 11 to maintain that lead.
Jeez.
And SDFC was able to do it to pull out the 3-2 win over a very quality opponent that came in very much wanting to win this match.
I got Lou Holtz to death by every soccer fan that I know. Like, bro, wait till you see these guys. Like, these guys are unbelievable. They came in, and I think they were as advertised, right? They play really hard. They play really fast. They play very chippy. They do not. There is no uncertainty in Toluca at all. And you saw some with SDFC early looked overmatched.
On their heels.
Yeah,
they didn't control possession like they usually do.
And I thought, this is going to be a bloodbath. Why would you leave those guys in? And again, you get out of you can punt free card tonight, Mikey. No one's going to hold it against you at all. But I think Mikey would have held it against himself. And I think if you know anything now about Mikey Varas, I just don't think that he's wired that way. Hey, might it come back to bite him in the ass one day? Absolutely. But I think
he's on Saturday when they have to go and play another road MLS match in Dallas. Going to be exhausted, I'm sure. But I also they're going to think, okay, we can go back to playing our style.
Yeah.
We're not playing
their
Toluca.
Yeah.
We're not going to be having it taken to us. I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing. Sometimes when you play against better opponents, it makes you better as well. And when you win and get that confidence, it's incredible.
Again, I said in the open, no one's going to ask me to strategize soccer because I really thought then the prudent thing to do would be to get some of those regulars off their feet ASAP, knowing that you got a game Saturday, knowing you got to play these guys again at altitude. Hey, man, down 1-0, you're shorthanded. it's a no-brainer. What are we even doing? And I'm telling you, man, they looked unbelievable last night, and a lot of heart. That is quintessential sports. That effort, what you saw last night. Man down, 2 men down against Goliath. Mm-hmm. This is like the Dodgers coming to town to play the Tier 1 baseball team. And the Tier 1 baseball team like, 2 guys didn't show today. They were hungover. So we're going to play with 1 outfielder. And we go out and beat the Dodgers. It's nuts. It's just nuts. So it was awesome. It was awesome.
And despite that, the challenge going forward is still going to be pretty monumental.
Yeah,
because,
of course. So now what's the scenario?
So Toluca has their 2 away goals, but they're -1 in the aggregate. So any draw next week at Toluca would mean SDFC advances to the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup. 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. Any draw advances
8-8.
FDFC. Yes, 8-8. Good. Okay. You're following along, Paulie. Yeah. Very nice. Soccer fan.
That'd be a lot of goals, but I know that.
But a low-scoring win would move Toluca on.
Right.
1-0, 2-1. They would advance on aggregate, and the tiebreaker would be away goals. So you can't, then if it was 3-2, obviously, then it would go to extra time because it would be the same. So it's going to be a tough challenge because now you're going up to, 8,000 to 9,000 feet of elevation west of Mexico City into the Lion's Den. I believe they call their stadium, it has a real name. I think the nickname for the stadium is Hell.
Did you see the big, I saw it on Twitter.
They embrace it.
Devil.
They're red. They're devil red, and they embrace that as their identity.
I can't wait for that game.
It's not an easy place to play, but that'll be next Wednesday. I assume it's going to be on the same broadcast outlet. I was watching on FS2 last night. It was one of the weirder broadcasts I had ever seen. Did you notice there was only one announcer? You didn't have there's no color analyst or commentator. It was just one guy. I don't know who he was, just talking the whole time.
Oh, he Smoltz did.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have anything else
John
to do.
Smoltz?
Didn't have anything else to do.
The reason I say that is
on my feed, halftime was a complete mess. There was no audio. They'd come back from a commercial. They'd show some highlights with 0 audio, and then they'd go back to a commercial. And then it was a commercial, and it came back, and SDFC was already celebrating the goal that David Vasquez goes. My son goes, "We're up 2-1." I go, halftime isn't even over yet. He goes,
yes,
apparently it is because they're
is.
celebrating, and then they showed the replay, and they got the audio back. But some people said they had it, fine. I don't know if it was just my feed.
I think
it was weird.
Fine. I do remember he kept mispronouncing someone's name.
Well, he kept calling him Dreer.
That's right.
Dreer.
Anders Dreer.
Now I couldn't hear a lot because I had the noise machine on in our room because Hannah was asleep.
Or Dreyer. I don't know.
Dreyer. Yeah, Dreyer. He kept calling him Dreyer. And it was driving me crazy. I'm like, have I been saying it wrong?
I thought the same thing.
This guy's a professional.
Maybe we've all been saying it wrong. Is his name Andres Dreyer?
It wouldn't be the first time we've done that. So I'm like, oh God. Yeah, Dreyer. He kept saying it all night. I'm like, I really did give me pause. I go, but
he's one of the 2 best players in all of MLS next to Messi. And are we not saying his name right?
I'm like, Darren says Anders Dreyer, and Craig says Anders Dreyer. Are we all morons? I was a wreck. But I had the noise machine on. So the opportunity they had, I didn't realize it was offsides because I couldn't hear the thing. I'm like, oh, brutal. I text Ben. He's like,
flag is up.
That flag is up. They're offsides. I'm like, I missed it. It was great. It was great. Congratulations to those guys. They continue to inspire. They continue to define what sports are. That's what it's all about. Overcoming the odds, all of it. It's why we love sports. I think we forget that a lot. We've made it very transactional and impersonal. And it's such a personal thing. And I think that's why I love sports the most, is for stories like that. Now, no team is going to be Cinderella every single game, right? But I think now with every one of these wins, Ben, it's just more stripes that they've earned to be feared and respected, as a real juggernaut.
And they're doing it their way. They're doing it without Chucky Lozano.
Yes.
Didn't find a place for him. a lot of teams would have said, fine, just
play,
put him back on the team. We're paying you.
Yeah, we're paying you. You're going to get out there.
We know you're good, but they're going to do it their way.
I wonder if Tyler Heaps got an email from another team and then he cut the name out and then sent it to that, because that would be interesting if that happened. I'm sure Tyler would never do anything like that. Right.
So anyway,
I guess I'm Chucky in this situation.
If they somehow can pull out a draw or better next week at Toluca and advance, they could be a threat to win the whole thing,
right?
Which would be, the first silverware for SDFC in team history. Again, it's not going to be easy. I think they're going to be underdogs to advance, even though they have the advantage. My guess is the odds makers will still make Toluca the favorite to advance and find a way to win a low-scoring game or get 2 goals and beat SDFC at home, because it's so hard to win on the road, especially there. But
the only 2 goals for Toluca were PKs, right?
Yeah, they did not score a goal in the run of play.
It's ran free, man.
They should have had that one on the handball that was going in, but they did not score one.
Right.
And Duran Free was again in net.
He's unreal.
I was thinking it might be Cisniega, but no, still Free again. All the teens, David Vasquez, they're all teenagers.
Crazy.
It's amazing. All right, we'll come back. The Ben IT. We have the 4 qualifiers. We'll tell you who they are coming up next on The Fan. Busy first hour. Haven't even gotten to the WBC yet. Broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios. We know how. It's Ben and Woods here on 97.3 The Fan. Sorry, did I say that World Baseball WBC? Yes,
you said
I
it right.
That correctly.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, it didn't sound right coming out of my mouth, but it was.
Yeah.
And he had more drama last night. Obviously, Team USA needed help to get into the quarterfinals. They needed an Italy win or a high-scoring Mexico win. They got the Italy win.
Yeah.
Italy
they dominated.
Italy has been, along with the Dominican Republic, the two stories of the tournament so far. And they could potentially be on a collision course to meet in the championship game, which I think would be fantastic. Now, Italy will have to go through Japan potentially in the semifinals, which is always good. And the Dominican Republic would have to go through Team USA likely in the semifinals if there's no upsets in the quarterfinals. At the start of the tournament, I think I would have said Team USA is the favorite.
Yeah.
More pitching. Yes, the DR has a great lineup, but, the U.S. lineup ain't chopped liver either.
Yep.
I think I've changed my tune. After watching them play in pool play, the DR is so locked in right now. Fernando Tatis Jr.,
unreal.
I think had over a 1,400 OPS in pool play.
Higher.
Even higher than that.
I thought it was 1,600. Something insane.
It had another electric 3-run home run yesterday against Venezuela with a bat flip that everyone just loved. That wasn't even it. That was the one from earlier. That was the old one. Had another one that was even more, I think, dramatic and fun. It was a 1-run game.
The bat flip was insane.
Yeah, he just hit it and flipped it, and he knew it was gone.
I don't even know how you do that. Like, what's that motion that he does that makes it so cool looking? Just impossibly cool team. They are an impossibly cool lineup.
Yeah, the DR looks so good, top to bottom. Will their pitching last? I don't know if you can outslug everybody, because what's left for the U.S. I think they did say if it does line up, because the U.S. got to get through Canada first. Now it's single limb, right?
It worked out really well for Team USA.
It really did.
Second in their pool as they ended up drawing Canada. Not a bad team. Canada beat Cuba yesterday 7-2 to advance to as the winner, because they got the tiebreaker over Puerto Rico. So the second place finisher USA takes on the first place finisher Canada.
Right.
Canada's actually the better seed going into this, but US will obviously be the favorites in that quarterfinal matchup on Friday. That's Friday at 5:00 in Houston. And then the other Friday quarterfinal will be Korea against the Dominican Republic in Miami. And then the winners of those games advance to the semifinals on Sunday in Miami. On Saturday, it'll be Puerto Rico versus Italy at noon in Houston, and Venezuela against Japan at 6 p.m. in Miami, and those two winners advance to Monday's semifinal within the championships next week.
Yeah, Vinny Pasquantino, first time he has ever hit 3 home runs in a game at any level. He goes, that was pretty cool. I liked doing that. What a stud. What a stud he is. Those guys, again, you see the power of.
What did he say after the game? You're welcome,
yeah,
USA.
You're welcome, USA. It's so funny. It's so funny. I loved it. I love all the enthusiasm, the emotion from these guys. I don't know that you'll ever find a team that has more fun playing baseball together than the Dominican Republic team. They have a chance to be really special. And I know the U.S. is much maligned right now with people talking about the drama that's gone on, the absolute kluging that went on from the manager, Mark DeRosa. Yeah, I mean, but all those storylines are for naught now, right? It just
really doesn't matter at
matter.
This point. It's a single elimination tournament, nothing that happened before.
The tweets yesterday of, oh, this is wild. I just got a call. Mark DeRosa is in full uniform thinking that they played a night. I mean, I was dying. Like, it was definitely a huge oversight on his part, but now it's all forgotten. You go out and you win one game at a time.
Manny went 0 for 5 yesterday.
Yeah.
He still ended up with a 988 OPS in pool play, but made a couple more spectacular defensive plays. His glove has been just buttery soft, and his arm has been incredibly smooth through the first 4 games of the World Baseball Classic, and he's the captain of that team. And you see the vibes on that team, and anyone who would question whether Manny Machado has what it takes to, lead a group of superstar talents, look at what he's doing right now. Now we'll see if they can get all the way through. Again, they will play Korea. That won't be an easy game, but they will be pretty good favorites in the quarterfinals. And then potentially they would meet Team USA in a star-studded semifinal matchup on Sunday.
So nothing tonight for the WBC.
Nothing tonight.
And then
Travel
tomorrow,
day.
2 games, Korea at the Dominican Republic at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 our time, and USA at Canada, 5 p.m. our time. That game's on Fox, live from Houston. So they did say if they get past Canada and they end up meeting the DR, it will be Paul Skeens against the Dominican Republic, which is just the greatest theater. I mean, it's the best theater that you can ask for.
I mean, we've had so many. The World Baseball Classic, one thing that it has done, I don't know if it determines the best baseball playing country in the world, but it certainly provides theatrical moments. Adam Jones's catch, Trout versus Ohtani at the plate, and now potentially Skeens versus that Dominican lineup, Vinny Pasquantino 3 home run games, the espresso celebrations. There is moment after moment showing that this event, however much you feel like, is it real baseball? Can you play a short tournament like this? It's entertainment. It's great theater. And, I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Commendatory with a good point here. He says, now what about Albert Pujols leading a Major League Baseball team? We had this discussion yesterday in the production studio after Klugate broke. And we did talk about the fact that Albert Pujols did interview here for 9 hours was the story that we all heard. And I heard that it was absolutely true. 9-hour interview for Albert Pujols. Now,
and it went well.
It went well. Now, we are all under the impression, though, that had Craig Stammen not taken the job, I wonder if it was going to be Albert. But again, remember, Craig Stammen had to be kind of sold on this gig a little bit. It wasn't something that was on his radar, but it was something that A.J. Preller had envisioned. And, hey, listen, now you're in that thing where if you don't do well, it's, we could have had Albert Pujols. The thing is, nobody else hired Albert Pujols either. It's not like you lost him to a division rival and he's going to go lead this team. He may be available if Craig Stammen doesn't work out at some point. But he's really done a great job so far with this team. Then again, how hard is it to manage that team? When you put that lineup out there every day, you're like, all right, go do what you guys do and just decimate baseballs.
Yeah, I don't know what really was in A.J. Preller.
You have that lineup, and every team is telling you how to use your pitching staff.
Yeah.
So, you're your hands are tied there.
Yeah, sure.
What do you really have to do?
Well, you just make sure
he
nobody...
He hasn't done anything wrong.
That's
for sure.
They're rolling.
And I don't know what was really in A.J. Preller, Josh Stein's head when they were hiring the manager, but we've talked to a lot of people, and I just have gotten the sense over the last couple of months that had Craig Stammen not taken the job, that it would have gone to Albert Pujols. He was a legitimate finalist. It was a tough decision. AJ really wanted Craig Stammen, not just like at the start. He's wanted him for a couple of years. This is something he has been thinking about for a while, and we'll see if it works out or not. The early returns are positive from what Craig Stammen has done at spring training so far this year, and his leadership style and the respect he commands in that clubhouse. But we will see how it turns out. But I do think Albert Pujols was not a token interview. It wasn't, hey, he's a superstar, so we have to humor him. I think he was the other top candidate to get the Padres job, and it would have gone to him had Craig Stammen not taken it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's an opinion.
See the breaking news in baseball. Welcome to MLB Network, The Real Haas 35. Eric Hosmer will be he was hired as an on-air analyst for MLB Network. I wonder if that means that the podcast is going away, or will he do both? I haven't seen any podcast clips in a while from Haas. What was his Base on Balls? Ball 4. What was it called?
I don't.
Breaking Balls?
No, that could be it.
Was that it?
I don't know.
Was it Breaking Balls?
No one can keep track of the names of every baseball podcast.
Because if it wasn't Breaking Balls, that's a good name for a baseball podcast.
Called roll over to second.
Oh. Was it Bustin' Balls?
I don't know. That would be a good one too. I'm sure there's
Digging deep.
Digging.
No, we're not even close.
Deep. All right. Well, Breaking Balls after I'm unemployed will be my new podcast. I'll have various San Diego people on, and you can come on every now and then.
Inflection though, is it Breaking Balls or
Breaking Balls?
Breaking Balls.
Breaking Balls.
Breaking Balls is baseball.
Breaking balls.
But it also happens a lot in baseball.
Sure. I wonder how Haas will be as an analyst. Probably okay.
I'm sure he'll be good.
Dynamic dude.
Yeah.
It's good. His podcast was fine. I like this podcast. I listened to more of that podcast than I think I have of, other than Jeff Pearlman's, more of his podcast than anybody's. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Is everybody ready to find out the 4 pool winners of our tournament of drops, our preliminary tournament that we call the Ben IT?
The Ben IT.
Yeah, let's get to it. Paulie, we had our 8 drops left in our 4 matchups yesterday that the tier 1s voted on. Our favorite funny sound bites that you've collected from me over the course of the year, with the 4 winners advancing into the field of our final tournament of drops, which will begin, we just finalized on March 23rd, Monday, March 23rd. The week before, leading up to opening day, we'll do our tournament of drops and eventually crown our champion on opening day from Baja Ricks.
Nice. So we'll start the 7th, and it's crazy, we've done 7 of them. 7th annual tournament of drops will be right after the first full weekend of the NCAA tournament.
Correct. Between the second round and the Sweet 16.
Okay.
The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the voting days. And then Thursday, when we're live at Baja Ricks for opening day, we will crown the champion in front of all the tier 1s.
Nice.
For the 7th annual tournament of drops. But you got to get into the field if you want to win.
Yeah.
And there were 16 Ben drops that were trying to play their way into the field. Only 4 slots automatic into the field. There may be some at-large bids that could still be given out depending on where everyone else is seated. But let's get to the final matchups and who won and advanced into the field for the tournament of drops. Paulie?
Yeah, yesterday we had our Elite 8. We'll start. We had a few 1 versus 2 high seed matchups. We'll start with our first region here. We had the number 1 seed.
Panties.
I mean, all-timer.
And that was going up against the number 2 seed.
I don't have a sister.
All-timer.
2 all-timers.
2 all-timers.
One has to win.
Right.
And with 56.1% of the vote, a little bit of an upset. The 2 seed is moving on.
I don't have a sister.
It's an all-time Ben moment.
I think the endorsement of my sister
that you have.
That I do have has helped along. I don't have a sister.
I don't have a sister.
Success here in March.
Did you ever see a guy, sneaking in to like make out with your sister? Well, no, because I don't have a sister.
I think we're going to need more information. Now, yeah, you catch a guy in the house with your sister.
Have you ever done that? Has that ever happened to you?
It has never happened. I don't have a sister. Well, I do have a sister.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's the robot. The robot.
The robot doesn't know feelings or family members.
No siblings. I stand alone.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Is there like a deep-seated
there's a first child syndrome for sure.
My son's got it.
There's an age gap.
Yep.
There's a few things in there.
Yeah.
But I love my sister.
Clearly.
Yes.
Clearly.
I don't always remember her, but I love her.
Clearly.
I'm kind of sad that the number 1 seed's gone.
Panties.
I mean, how could you not be?
It's a strong at-large.
Is that going to get an automatic or the at-large bid?
Maybe.
When the final seedings come around. I mean, we may have to have a play-in tournament that Friday if we're like, we're down to a couple of, the first 4 or something in case we've got an extra drop or 2.
Maybe we can do a in-show
play-in tournament
poll like during in the YouTube chat throughout the duration.
Yeah, Paulie and I'll go through all the list of what he's got next week. But
we had another 1 versus 2 matchup. We had the 1 seed,
Loose Cannabis,
brilliant,
going up against the 2 seed,
Gobbler's Knob.
I hope Gobbler's Knob won.
It did.
Yeah,
with 53.3% of the vote.
Gobbler's Knob.
Loose
Cannabis feels like a blue blood, like North Carolina.
It does.
Yeah.
They lose.
Loose
But they
Cannabis.
lose in the tournament.
They
That's
lose.
the thing. They lose.
Anyone can lose on any given day.
You can be a winner or a loser. They
were a
were
loser.
a loser.
All right, we had another 1 versus 2 matchup. The 1 seed,
Adolf Hitler,
going up against.
He's the guy that I pegged.
Whoa.
And with another, actually identical numbers, 53.3% of the vote, the 2 seed is moving on.
He's the guy that I pegged.
I think that's obvious.
It's one of those years where all the 2 seeds seem to dominate rather than the 1 seeds. You see that in the actual NCAA tournament sometimes as well.
And then you also see it where all the number 1 seeds advance, and you're like, hey, moron, just go with the better team.
Quit overthinking, dude.
Right.
Idiot. Was it really good on the road,
there's a pressure sometimes as the number you got a target on your back. The 2 seed can sometimes slip under the radar just
Yeah.
a little bit, and it can work to their benefit.
All right, and then to wrap it up in the Elite Eight, we had a 3-4 matchup. Both of the 1 and the 2, the top seeds were eliminated
upset
earlier.
bracket.
So we had the 3 seed
Beaver Stadium.
going up against the 4 seed
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
That better not advance.
with 56% of the
Oh,
vote. Again, these were
close
all very
matchups.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a few votes swaying them. With 56% of the votes, the tier 1s have chosen the final 4th automatic qualifier into the tournament of
auto
drops.
Beaver Stadium.
Nice. Nice.
Beaver Stadium.
The home of the Penn State Nittany Lions.
That's right.
So we got
Beaver Stadium.
Beaver Stadium. We've got
I don't have a sister. He's the guy that I pegged Gobbler's Knob.
those
Perfect.
4
They're
are
perfect.
automatically into
They're
the
perfect.
tournament of drops, and we will probably add a couple others. Maybe we should each get one other pick.
Yeah.
Like a committee member.
Committee member selection.
Automatic
It's got to
bid.
be panties. I'm sorry. It has to be.
Panties.
It has. Yeah. It can't be done. Right? It can't be.
Does this count as a drop now is this eligible for the tournament?
Hey, Adam, why are you taking food off our table?
I don't think there's any question. I don't think there's any question about it. I
Late season rum.
I hope that audio haunts him for the rest of his life. Yeah, it's in. Yeah.
All right, so Paulie and I have some work to do. We will take those 4 winners. We will take the rest of the drops from the previous year, and we will put together our bracket, and then we will debut it. Maybe even next Friday, and then we'll have the matchups for you on Monday, the 23rd, the week of opening day, and right between the second round and the Sweet 16 of the actual college basketball NCAA tournament.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we can get to a little don't do this. Did you see, let's do this story. The hockey player who met with tragedy and then had the big winning goal yesterday.
Yes.
Oh,
incredible.
That one.
I did see that.
That one, I think, got everybody. We can get to that and more coming up next. Quick timeout, check traffic, then more Ben and Woods on the other side on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Quickly, gang, let me tell you about Truck Month going on at Sedano Ford in Lincoln. They are going bigger and better than ever before to celebrate the hardest working trucks on the road. They've put together incredible limited time deals on all of your favorite Ford trucks, and there are many. Right now, they're offering the power of 3 with 0% financing, 0 due at signing, and 0 payments for a full 90 days. You got that right. 0% APR, 0 due at signing, and no payments for 90 days. Nothing stopping you from getting in the truck of your dreams this month. This March is the perfect time to drive the future in the all-electric Ford Mustang Mach-E Select, just $399 a month. Sedano Ford and Lincoln making premium luxury more affordable than ever. Stay classy, San Diego. Lease a beautiful new Lincoln Corsair plug-in hybrid, just $417 a month. But remember, these exclusive offers are only available right here at your local veteran-owned Sedano Ford and Lincoln in La Mesa. Tell them your old pal Woodsy sent you down there. Get all the details that you need to get in the car or truck of your dreams this month at SedanoFord.com.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Have spring training, Sammy. Rejoin us after a day off. Next hour, all guests on Ben and Woods. Here on the SDCCU fan hotline. It's not Big Bang Banking, it is better. But right now, it is time for Don't Do This. 2 stories that make you shake your head. Let's start and tell you it's brought to you by Dixieline Lumber and Home Centers, helping San Diego homeowners and contractors fix it, build it, and
enjoy it.
All right, let's hopefully close the book on this Cal Raleigh, Randy Arozarena beef.
How could you? Because they got to play 162 together.
They're trying to put it, Cal Raleigh's trying to put it behind him. He came out yesterday and had some quotes. He said, I love Randy. I do. I hate that this is a thing. There's no beef. When we get back to Seattle, he's my brother. We're family. I already reached out to him, so it's just a competitive environment, and I know he would want the same from me when we're on the team in playoff baseball. I just have a responsibility for my teammates here right now in my country, and emotions are running high. What responsibility, Woods, does Cal Raleigh have to not fist bump Randy Arozarena? Is that true? Does he have a responsibility to his teammates?
I don't think so. I don't think you'd be looked at poorly if you did.
Well, Mark DeRosa said that Raleigh thought he would offend his U.S. teammates if he acknowledged Randy Arozarena.
And then
he was worried about looking bad in front of the guys if he said hi to Randy Arozarena.
Is this a Team USA thing? Because Will Smith was on Team USA when this happened with a Randy Arozarena, by the way.
Yeah, this is the same. It's the exact same thing. That
every other country has no problem with it. You saw Fernando and Contreras. They hugged yesterday.
Hugging. I mean, it's such a weird thing, man. It's just again, like, I just don't see it as taking away from the competition or the spirit of the competition if you give somebody a handshake. Because, again,
repeat the point you made on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. I tweeted last night. Like, I find that I said, I love how prize fighters can touch gloves before beating the F out of each other. But these corny white catchers soil themselves about dapping up an opponent before playing a baseball game. You're not going to war. You're not. And the war metaphors and all that, insane timing, guys. It's insane behavior.
In basketball, when players go out for the tip, opponents will occasionally.
Yes.
I dap up every guy on the other
Everybody
side.
does.
It's just not.
It's not.
It's
You're not on the
weird
battlefield.
behavior.
It's not weird behavior.
Even somebody I hated, I could still give a fist bump, like just before the
Of
game or
course.
whatever.
Okay.
This is such a weird thing for Cal Raleigh. He just didn't seem like that type of guy, but
It's just odd.
I don't know if
man.
that's a DeRosa thing that he's like instilling this mindset into Team USA and their catchers in particular.
I can't remember. Was it Rosarena leading off the inning too?
Yes. Leading off
now
the game.
that to me, it was right at the
game,
beginning. That's
yeah.
fine. If it's in the middle of an inning and the catcher's kind of looking out and like, all right, we got runners on second and third, and hey, he's calling out and stuff. It's like if he ignores the batter, that's fine. But to lead off the game, one dap up, I can't understand why he can't acknowledge it.
Yeah, listen, there's eyewash that I love, and that's just eyewash that I don't. I think it's unnecessary eyewash.
It's very weird.
I'm a big fan of eyewash, as you guys know. You better show me in the offseason you're hitting baseballs if you're a player.
It's been a weird theme to the morning where you got two guys that are on the same team or company.
Yeah.
And one guy just completely doing something that was unnecessary. It didn't need to happen. It did not need to be done.
It's just completely and totally unnecessary.
And it puts the other
on the
person
defensive.
of the team in a very awkward position.
Hurt even, right?
Doesn't give any competitive advantage to
None whatsoever.
Cal Raleigh to not.
It's just an odd bit of like, oh, hey man, like Cal Raleigh hit like 60 homers last year. I think his teammates are glad to have him there. Right? Like he's a good catcher and he hit 60 bombs and he's a valuable piece of Team USA. You think Bryce Harper's gonna be like, bro, did you just dap up your teammate that you spend 8 months a year? That's unacceptable on this team.
I think there's a part of it, like
it's such a hardo
not
move.
just we, but everybody, I think is probably making a bigger deal about it than it is.
Sure.
But like I saw here in the chat, if any of us, Eric says, if any of us saw our children do that at a sporting event, we would have a serious talk with them about their attitude. 100%.
100%.
You should always be able to say, look at the big leaguers, do it like that.
Right.
This is not that situation.
It's not that, man. It's really corny. It's just corny.
Randy could have handled it privately and not gone on a
he was
camera
hurt.
rant about it.
I didn't have to go on the air this morning. Take things personally. Stand on business. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Stand for something.
We haven't gotten into the Dwight Howard
we haven't.
hubbub.
In fact, I don't
on.
even know some of the details, so you're going to have to fill me in here.
Where to begin? It's been like a week now.
And it's weird, too, because like Dwight Howard doesn't play anymore. And this is like a personal marital thing, but it was everywhere. And I go, well, this is one of the wildest videos I've ever seen in my whole life. Wife is on a live stream and your heart breaks for her. She's like, he needs help. He's got to get some help. This is what's ruining my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
She proceeds to pull from the passenger seat a bag of
like
what
a
is
gallon-sized freezer bag.
bigger than the freezer bag. I looked, filled with a white powdery substance. And she said that it was cocaine. I have never. She's like, this is what's ruining my marriage, and she holds it up to the thing.
Could you even get like $1 million worth?
Easily
more?
$1 million.
Yeah.
How many balls is that? What?
8 balls?
Yeah. I mean, how many total balls?
Hundreds.
It works in quantities of
Hundreds,
8, so
thousands of balls.
we're talking like
possibly.
64 balls and
and
128
thousands,
balls.
yeah.
And
256
thousands
balls.
and thousands.
Exponential number of balls.
You couldn't go through it in 4 lifetimes. Okay? You couldn't. That's his private stash. I was like, oh my God, man. So she pulls it out and says he needs
says
help.
it's like a full key.
Yeah.
How
I love
many
the
balls
cocaine.
and a key?
Cocaine. No.
I don't know the math. It's not the metric system.
No,
it's
I know.
not the English system.
It's the drug system.
It's got its own system. How much cocaine is a lot of cocaine?
That bag was a lot. A lot. So she does this. Puts this out on social media. Nobody want to listen because he's got money. And then he responds on Snapchat with this. Never done coke in my life, is what he says on Snapchat.
Sounds like somebody that just bought $1.5 million worth of.
He went on to criticize people who are quick to believe everything they see on the internet, laughing at the gullible folks who trust online rumors. Police have been called to their mansion in Georgia 3 times in the last 14 days. Responded to a suicide threat and a domestic incident. Look, guys, here's my advice as both of your friends, if I would. It's time to split up. Let's say that this didn't work out. Let's part amicably and let's move on and let's keep this out of the public.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of very cheap things that look like cocaine from a distance.
Could have been flour, could have been anything. But when she pulled that
powder,
thing out,
powdered sugar, there's a lot of things that look like it.
David in the chat says a key is 2.2 pounds.
That's very specific.
And an 8-ball is 3.5 grams.
Wow, all right.
4 if your guy is chill. Holy smokes, man.
He's like, I don't know. That's what I heard.
Holy smokes. He just comes and he's like, I've never done coke in my life. Her evidence would say way different. But, it's weird stuff happens.
I've never smoked marijuana in my life.
Never. If you had a big garbage bag that you drove around with, though, I'd be concerned, Paulie. A giant, big, fat guy. I'd be like,
no, I've never done that.
I'd be like, come on, man. You're like, I just don't like going to the store, so I buy in bulk. Very odd.
Finally, some do this.
DD mega
How about
doo-doo.
this story from Rhode Island high school hockey? And you remember the tragedy last month, the shooting at a hockey game when one of the kids' families was targeted in a shooting, and his brother, mother, and grandfather were all killed when the shooter opened fire inside Dennis Lynch Arena in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And they canceled like the entire high school sports for a couple of weeks. The hockey team didn't play for weeks and weeks, but when the playoffs started, they got back on the ice this week, had the quarterfinals, which they won, and he played. Colin Dorgan played, even though, his family, 3 of them had been murdered, 2 others had been injured. And then in the semifinals, goes to overtime, and Dorgan scores the winning goal in overtime to send his team to the Division II hockey final. I mean, it's unbelievable that this kid can even go back into a hockey arena.
Right.
After what happened. And to do that, go back on the ice, and then have that moment is just special and spectacular and amazing.
It was the sweetest thing that you've ever seen. And, again, that's clearly this is how I process and move on. I'm with my teammates and I'm playing the sport that I love. It makes a lot of sense. And for him to get that game winner was stunning. Sad and stunning.
Sad, but a little uplifting as well.
For sure.
And certainly do this for a Thursday.
That was Don't Do This with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
Broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios. We know how when we come back. We still need to talk a little college basketball. San Diego State going to be playing in the quarterfinals of the Mountain West Tournament tonight in Las Vegas. We know their opponent. We know the road facing San Diego State.
Do we owe Ben an apology, Paul, after some of the results last night? Was the turd polisher actually fairly
interesting?
Fairly...
I'm hesitant to get there.
On top of it,
I feel
there's a lot to be done.
I feel with a platform like ours, it's our responsibility to not instill false hope in the fan base.
Fair.
And I feel like that we're getting close to that breaking point.
And more Padres talk. Is Fernando Tatis Jr.'s performance in the WBC going to impact his performance this season for the San Diego Padres? We'll get to all of that coming up after a timeout with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Paulie, would you like to join me on the dark side? Text last night implied that San Diego State could still have a chance at an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Paulie sent the text.
Buddy sent that over to me, and it's a group chat we got. They're a little more optimistic than I am.
Okay,
about
so they're in like the Ben camp,
maybe a little bit more even Homer-ish than I am, and I think they would admit that. I've kind of cooled off just on San Diego State basketball in general for the last couple of weeks.
Protecting your peace a little bit.
I pretty
you don't
much
want to get your hopes up.
I reached the acceptance stage
a
couple of weeks ago going, it's coming down to 3 days in March.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get excited until those 3 days in March. And they start tonight against Colorado State at what, 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get excited about that.
Oh, 100%. I'll be locked
and if they
in
win,
tonight.
you'll be really excited. If they win again, you'll be elated.
And I'll be vomiting on Saturday for the championship. But I'm trying not to let myself go down that path. I think they've been off the bubble for a while now.
I can give you both sides of it here. A bunch of bubble teams yesterday lost, including Indiana, West Virginia, probably knocking them off the bubble. And
it
now,
did get interesting yesterday.
And now when you look at a lot of the bracketologists, you'll see San Diego State, and most of them are in the first 4 out, which is very close. There are teams every year that make it that bracketologists think aren't going to make it, and ones that they think are going to make it that don't. So if you're right around the bubble, you're under consideration.
What interests me,
the committee is meeting right now. San Diego State, I promise you, is one of the teams they are talking about for an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament.
They're having that conversation of, okay, let's say they make it to the finals here. They lose. We still like SDSU as one of the play-in. We're talking play-in,
and
right?
I don't know whose bracketology that was in the graphic I sent over, Lenardi or Ken Palm or what. I don't know who it was. But it was one of the teams that is also in the first 4 out that San Diego State could very well play in the next couple of days. And you go, that's what's intriguing. If there's 2 teams in the first 4 out and they both play each other this weekend, one would presumably move on.
Yeah, New Mexico's right there on the bubble. And, I think it's fairly clear. They lose to Colorado State, they ain't getting in.
Right.
That's a done deal. No chance. They are done if they lose tonight. They lose to New Mexico tomorrow, and they almost certainly would play New Mexico. New Mexico is going to get San Jose State tonight in the 3-11 matchup or whatever San Jose State is. Then they're almost certainly not going to get in because they'll have lost 2 of 3 to New Mexico. New Mexico will be ahead of them on the bubble, and New Mexico isn't even a done deal. So they've put themselves – but if they won both of those games – again, you could at least see a scenario in which they could sneak in. But here's the problem. All these bracketology, the first 4 teams out, don't right now consider what if 2 or 3 other surprise 7 seeds win their conference tournament that weren't going to get in, and that just bumps even more teams out of the field at the bottom. So
you need those crappy conferences. Whoever's supposed to win them, you need those teams to win the championship.
You need a lot of chalk.
Because they were going to get it. Only one team's getting in, but if another team wins, and
Nick goes, I don't want to be embarrassed in Dayton again. Just leave us out. I know.
Yes, 100%.
That's the dilemma.
Which they would probably be in the first 4 if they got an at-large. Now, if they win the conference tournament, you don't have to go to the first 4. You're automatically into the first round.
Thursday, Friday.
So the best path, and probably the only path, remains 3 wins in the next 3 days.
San Diego State is at a point where they have to win, if they want to win it all, 9 straight wins. You got to win 9 games in a row.
Yep.
Most teams that are, comfortably in the tournament, they got to win 6 games still in the tournament.
Yep.
But I think right now San Diego State has to win the next 3, and then obviously it's a single elimination. Got to win 6 once you get there, but they're 9 wins away from what their goals are, and it's a very tall task to win 9 straight. But
remember,
that's what they got to do.
What year was it? Connecticut went into the Big East tournament having a bad regular season. They weren't going to get in, and they didn't even get like 2 byes. They didn't get in the Big East tournament. They had to win 5 games in 5 days to get in. And then they won 6 more and won 11 in a row
over San Diego State
to win the national championship.
Crazy.
Yeah. That was the year we played them.
That's right. Was that the year they did the 6 the 11 in a row? I mean, Connecticut's won 3 times recently, and I'm not sure which one is which, but I know they did the 11 in a row trick to get in and then win the championship. Not expecting that from this Aztecs team. They're flawed. Too many flaws. But again, we talked about it yesterday. I was at practice. Mark Ziegler wrote about it in the UT this morning. They are at least on, perceived locked in right now. Really good practices, really sharp. Everyone seems like whatever they have done wrong, they know they have a chance to fix it over the next 3 days. I tend to scratch my head and go, you say that, but if it was so easy to fix and locked in, why didn't you do it earlier?
I know.
That's my skepticism coming out.
Maybe, backs against the wall. You need that juice to.
It happens to people.
It does happen to people. They're 5.5 point favorites tonight. You like that line or no?
So yesterday, Colorado State obviously had to play, so they've got some tired legs.
And they had to work, too.
San Diego State can do that press thing to try to wear them down. It'll come down to 3-point shooting. Jace Butler made 6 of 9 on threes for Colorado State.
Expect 87% from the field,
would be my,
just so you know.
That would be my worry. Colorado State.
I've never seen anything like 12 of 13 to start the game is unbelievable.
You're going to get done with like bath time or dinner. You're going to get into the game, and, 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and you're going to see some stat. You're like, no team has ever started a tournament game 14 of 15 from 3 points.
Because of daylight saving time, I'll be able to watch the whole game before bath time even starts at 6 o'clock because of this brutal schedule now. Cool, guys. 9:45. You think you may want to hit the sack?
It does feel like that's how this San Diego State season deserves to end, in a hail of 3-pointers by the other team.
Oh, my God, 74 threes tonight. It's unbelievable.
Also, congratulations. UCSD advanced in their Big West tournament yesterday. Despite not shooting very well, just 5 of 20 from 3-point range. They beat Cal Poly 72-69. They got a tough road. They got to do the 4 wins in 4 days thing. They will take on Cal State Northridge tonight here on 97.3 The Fan, 6 o'clock. same time, unfortunately, for all the college basketball fans in town. UCSD lost both of their meetings to the Matadors this season, so they need to do that old tough to beat a team three times in the same season bit to advance to the Big West semifinals. All right, let's check traffic, come back, and we can talk a little more Fernando Tatis Jr. to wrap up the hour here next on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Rivermark Medical. Got a few new problems to talk about here. One of them is this crash at the transition ramp northbound 5 at the East 54. It's over the right shoulder. Accident over the right shoulder on northbound 15 just past the 8. And another accident northbound 125 just before the 8. Looks like this may be an overturn crash over to the right shoulder. Rivermark Medical is conducting a Rapid 3 study for FlowStant, a minimally invasive device designed to relieve symptoms from BPH. Men 45 or older suffering from frequent, painful, or difficulty urinating may qualify. Learn more at rivermarkmedical.com. That's rivermarkmedical.com. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben & Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
So, I mean, I would like to think that Fernando Tatis Jr., what he's doing at the WBC is going to carry over. I've heard a number of even national analysts already say it, like Fernando Tatis Jr. primed for a huge season. I don't know. I don't know how much.
Has no one ever watched baseball before?
Exactly. I don't know how much a small sample size tournament means.
You've never seen a guy carry this 162 games. Could he have a monster season? Yes, but if he was just in spring training right now, Ben, hitting 130, could he also have a monster season? There's a guy or two or 40 that are playing in big league camp right now that are batting 067, that are superstars, that are going to have a monster year because it just doesn't matter. Is he going to be locked in more? He's seen some better pitching, not world's better pitching so far. Like, is he locked in? Yeah. Or is he going to expend a ton of energy out there doing this, and then he's got to re-prepare himself for a 162 game grind? It's literally apples and oranges.
I think the hardest thing for players who come back from the WBC, well, first of all, to spring training where there's no vibe at all, but even the regular season, you're
hold on. I turned the WBC off last night after it was over, but I wasn't done with baseball yet before soccer started. I put on the Atlanta Braves spring training game, and there is Spencer Strider, and he is on the mound, and here's what it sounded like.
Crickets.
I was like, if I needed a nap, you come off the high. Vinny Pasquantino's like, pounding
might as well
espresso.
watch a golf tournament at this point. A Corn Ferry golf tournament.
They cut to Arizona, and I go, oh my God, this is terrible. So when you say no vibe, it's negative vibe at spring training.
Like Xander. Xander was just at the WBC where there's 30,000 people. They're going nuts. And then he's got to pack his bags. He goes back to Peoria, and all he hears,
yeah, that's right.
That's the only thing you can hear in the background.
Only thing he hears all game is he's like, man, things have changed in 24 hours, bro. It is when you say vibeless, it is. You're right. It is.
But even
there to get work.
In opening day and the pod, it's Petco Park has vibe, but it's about surviving a 162 game season,
and
so it's not the same. But I will say one thing that I'm encouraged by: the 2 home runs that he's hit. Pull power, which we needed to see more of. We didn't get a lot of it last year.
To be fair,
one of them, the ball straight a lot.
To be fair, one of them was on a 78-mile-an-hour changeup. So
gonna be out in front of those for sure.
Yes.
But the swing looks good.
He looks great.
He's not just changing it every at bat, which is always a concern.
Why do we feel the need to prognosticate everything all the time? Like, well, this definitely means he's gonna ride this hot hand. It's apples and oranges.
It is the job.
It's not.
It's kind of partly the job.
It's dumb.
Some of the job.
It's a dumb part of the job.
All right, we'll come back.
That's true, but it is a part of the job.
Got a question for Woods when we come back. We'll play some real and fake spring training. Sammy, all ahead with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
holiday morning here on Ben and Woods. Halfway home on a Thursday. And just got the breaking news that Adam Klug will answer for his crimes at 9:20 a.m. Kluggate. If you missed it, it's hard to recap. You're going to have to go back and listen at 6.
Will he resign in disgrace and get on his helicopter and fly away?
Maybe.
Nixon-like.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen at 9:20, but I'm looking forward to it. I know the audience will as well. If you missed it, though, again, you're going to want to go back and listen. We can briefly recap it, but I may have you do that.
I always thought I was more of the legal mind, but you're a pretty good prosecutor, laying out the evidence.
Thank you.
Presenting your exhibits.
As we said yesterday, I would have been able to do prosecution. You would have been able to do defense. And it's part of the.
Should I represent Adam?
No, I'm your partner. It's Ben and Woods.
Oh, everyone deserves a vigorous defense.
Remind me never to go to battle with him ever. Hey, can you just stay in the foxhole? I'm going to go down here.
I mean, the other side
in the tent.
Has a good point as well. I know they're shooting at us, but they've got their reasons, I'm sure.
Adam does not have a good point. There is literally no excuse. What if he comes in and just pleads the fifth? I refuse to answer on the grounds that my answer may incriminate myself. Yeah. I'm Woodsy. That's Paul Reindl, executive producer.
If the email doesn't fit.
Yeah, you must have quit. Well, the email fits, my friend. And Ben Higgins, your friendly neighborhood sports anchor.
Speaking of potentially incriminating yourself, been wondering, in the words of Brad Pitt from the great movie Seven, what's in the box? You brought a box with you. And I think I've got an idea.
Oh, what's in the box?
Wow, you're fast on that one.
It's baseball cards.
That's what I thought. Let me see.
Go ahead.
What's in the box?
Okay, so next question. Why did you bring your baseball cards with you to work?
Because I didn't want to leave them in the car.
Oh, okay.
And we can just leave it at that.
Yeah. No, wait, let me go one more step then. Why did you have your baseball cards in the car?
Let me ask you a question, Ben.
How dare you?
Where are your baseball cards?
Got baseball cards too.
Yeah, show and tell.
Is at recess? Do you guys sit around and trade them? And
no.
Why do you have them here?
Don't worry about it.
Because we have a meeting.
It doesn't concern you.
A baseball card meeting.
Yes.
You've got a baseball card meeting.
Yes, a lunch.
A lunch.
Yes.
This is a lunch now.
We have
a lunch meeting.
We have a lunch meeting with an associate.
Joe Tops.
No.
What?
Close.
What's going on here?
We have a meeting. I just told you we have a meeting.
Do Hannah and Megan know about this meeting?
Hannah knows about it.
Megan found out yesterday.
I got the text. Can you pick up Taylor at 1? And I got panicked because our meeting is at 11. And we have a meeting with an associate in the business.
Can I reach in and pick out one of your cards?
Pick out as many as you like.
I'm not going to damage it, right?
I hope not.
I'll just be very careful.
Yeah,
all right. Just random card.
Just grab randomly. Grab a couple, yeah.
Wow. It's a CJ Carr football card.
Autographed.
Autographed.
He's going to be a high draft pick next year. Yeah.
Okay.
CJ Carr?
Michigan?
Yeah. No, Notre Dame.
Oh, Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's their starting quarterback.
That's right.
He's a Heisman.
Well, this is personal then. That's nice. That's your team.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
Jamie Arnold, also
autographed.
I've never heard of Jamie Arnold.
A hot young prospect for the
Looks like
Athletics.
A left-handed pitcher for the A's.
Yeah.
Jamie Arnold. Has he made his big league debut?
No.
So he's a minor leaguer. So this is more of a speculative card.
Correct.
Now, is this graded?
No.
Not graded.
It's interesting you mentioned that.
Because none of mine are graded either.
Huh.
We're going to meet with somebody that is in the know about which cards you should and shouldn't send that have a chance to be graded.
So when Jamie Arnold signs this card, how does that work? Does someone just put it in front of him?
Yeah, he probably signs.
He probably signs a sheet of the stickers.
Right.
500 at a time, 1,000 at a time.
No, it's not a sticker. It's
some of them are.
Some of them are, but I think he just signs all the cards. They just put the cards in front of him and he signs them.
Now, how does he sign the card without potentially damaging it and ruining its value?
He might.
But you don't know.
That's right. That's why you send it to get graded.
Does he think it's weird for Jamie Arnold?
Do I think it's weird?
Yeah.
What?
Who has not done anything in his big league career yet, or even had one yet.
Well, let me ask you this.
To be signing a bunch of these baseball cards for people like you and Paul.
Well, if you're
to potentially collect and try to make money on.
If you drafted Tony Gwynn to play for your baseball team, as the San Diego Padres did, and they're like, we think he's going to be a star, sign a bunch of cards and bats or whatever, hats, helmets. Then, we can give them away or sell them, whatever. It's pretty standard. These dudes have been signing autographs since they were probably, to be honest, these days, since they were probably 15 years old.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you played in a perfect game tournament? Sign these.
Team
like
USA
Team USA. Yeah, they've been
Why?
signing autographs forever.
What do they get out of it?
A deal.
A deal? Yeah.
Signing
They
deal.
get paid.
They do get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm glad.
He's not doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
Okay, I'm glad
No,
that he's
Topps
getting
pays
something
them.
No,
out
like
of it.
during the
Okay.
off season or whenever they're like, because some cards come out, in February. So maybe whatever point last year, they'll send off, to each player, here's 1,000 cards.
But
we need you
until
to sign.
recently, if he wasn't already a professional, like if you were a college baseball player, now in NIL,
Now you
they
can.
can probably do it, but they wouldn't have been able to do that until they were officially drafted and were pros.
Can you hear all the women getting pregnant around San Diego from this conversation right now? Can you hear it? Because I can.
I had to tell my wife yesterday, kind of just
Hands
going over
off,
our,
babe.
yeah, right.
Hands off.
Kind of going over the schedule. I go, hey, by the way, Thursday I have a lunch with Woodsy, and just don't worry about it. She goes, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's about baseball cards.
It's about baseball cards.
And I could hear her eyes roll.
Oh, yeah.
When I told her that.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
How much did you pay for this Jamie Arnold signed baseball card?
Don't remember.
Okay. That's
It's a good answer.
I don't remember. I could probably find out, but I don't remember off the top of my head. It wasn't much. You take your gambles on the guys that may make it, and you buy them for cheap. But
now,
then
where do you find those cards originally?
eBay?
No. Where did the person who sells the card find it originally?
Oh,
Like in a pack somewhere?
Yeah, bought it, ripped it from a pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a minor league pack, or they just are dropped in? 'Cause if
Bowman draft.
All right. I was a kid once. Not a great one, but I was one.
Yeah. For about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You were
And I bought
child.
I had some baseball cards. And I would open up a baseball card pack, and I would want to look for star players that I knew.
Sure.
In baseball,
I
especially
like
ones
that
on my
too.
team, like Tony Gwynn. That would
Sure.
be very exciting.
I got tons of Tony Gwynn cards.
And if I got some minor leaguer I had never heard of, I wouldn't care about that
But
at
then
all.
that guy could have turned out to be Ken Griffey
Yes,
Jr.
but I was a kid, and that wasn't what was interesting me.
But I'm
at
50.
Yes.
So my interests are different than what a child's is. Did you know that?
I do get that.
So,
No.
look at that. That's the hottest prospect in baseball. Connor Griffin, yellow refractor card.
So the fact that it's shiny
Yes.
and yellow
Correct. Makes it different.
makes it different.
Correct.
Now, is it
They
is
don't
it
just-
yellow because he's with the Pirates and their
Nope,
logo is
they
yellow,
just have
or are they
different
all
colored refractors. There's
yellows?
pink, there's green, there's all
And
kinds.
is there a better color than others?
Whatever one's the most rare, and I'm not sure which one it is, but that one's got, see the numbers on there? It's blank out of blank. See
Yes.
that? Okay, that's
Yes,
important.
I see that.
Yeah.
So, but this is all artificial. The company can decide on how many of the yellows and the pinks and whatever they want to make. And
Sure, just like every company can decide on how much they're going to supply.
are we
company gets to
supplying
decide.
too much Ben and Woods?
I think so. I seem to remember negotiating less, and then that was also walked back on. So I don't know.
Should we just do a one of one Ben of Woods?
Yeah.
And just one show.
One show.
And sell it for like, I don't know,
$1
$5 million.
This is the only one you're going to get.
This is the one of one autographed Ben and Woods program.
We can start our own channel on Whatnot and be like, all right, chat, we got a hot show for you guys.
This is it.
It's one of one.
One
Ben
of
and Woods,
one.
4
How
hours
much will
long.
you pay?
We'll start the bidding at $500,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting. Really interesting. So we do have
such a weird business.
It is. We have a meeting today. We're excited. He's a tier 1 too, which is great. We're going to have lunch with him and treat him to lunch actually. And he's going to say, "Hey, look, let me take a look at your little PC, your personal collection.
He's literally going to just be like, yes, no,
how's he
no,
gonna
yes.
eat and look at cards is what I want to know. And is he gonna get?
Are you worried about what he's going to order?
If he gets wings, you know what? Never mind. Sloppy. You know what? I'll just take these back to the car. I'll take these back to the car. Don't. Please wipe your fingers before he's eating hot wings and like just a meatloaf sandwich. Yeah.
Let me see that Griffin card.
What is that? Oh, Connor Griffin. Cool. So
yeah, I'll have that ice cream cone for dessert as well.
Yeah, exactly. That messy Sunday.
On a very hot day.
So yeah, I brought him because I didn't want to leave them in my car.
Okay. Because
somebody would steal them.
Right.
Valuable. Very valuable. Again, it's a weird thing to feel like a nerd in front of Ben. I'm going to be completely honest. It's very, I feel it's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
You're now the coolest guy in the room.
I tend not to be judgmental, but in this, I
know I can feel it. I can sense it. I know it. And I'm not even upset at you for feeling it. I would feel the same way.
I do feel it's kind of dorky.
It hurts so much more when it comes from him like that.
It does. It stings. It stings.
I mean, I'll be jealous one day if you sell a card for
millions of dollars.
And I'll say, hey, you had the foresight to collect that Connor Griffin card when you did.
It's not going to happen. But
I mean, we all wish that
the chase is great.
We had bought 5 Bitcoin, you know?
Of course. Oh, my.
I thought it was the stupidest sounding thing ever. I still kind of do, but
even though people are like, okay,
but you wish you got in on it. Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you. Jay said, Ben calling someone else dorky. Yeah, this is his moment, man. I said it. Like, he gets to stuff us in a locker for once. Me and Paulie in the same locker. Get in there, dork, as he strolls
takes
down
our
the
lunch
hall.
money.
Yeah, takes our lunch money. And he's now the James Dean of Ben and Woods, the cool guy. And yeah, I can't. You're not wrong. My wife, I don't know that she's laid a finger on me since I started collecting baseball cards. If I can,
she knows.
I think about
this is the gateway to Pokemon, and that's what's coming up next for you.
Never. I'll tell you never, because I've never. I love baseball and I love football and I love basketball.
I'll grant you.
I do not like. And I get it. Like, they're valuable. That's how I know I'm not just in it for the money, because Pokemon can be very, very valuable.
If you ever started, you're like, Paulie, I got this whatever Pokemon, it's worth this. Like, I'd be like, you've got a problem.
Yeah, that's when it's you got a problem.
Jay Hughesy says, Ben is the definition of dorky. Thank you. Thank you.
I have no idea who this even is on our phones, but we haven't taken a call in weeks. Should we just see what John in Carlsbad's up to?
Okay.
There's so many different topics on the table today. I'm just curious.
Good morning, John.
This is a risk. Hi, John.
How am I graced with this presence that you guys give me live on the phone when I'm trying to call in for Take On Wood?
He's trying to get in early.
I thought you were calling to make fun of us.
That's what I assumed it was.
I haven't asked for any calls yet because we're not playing Take On Woods today. We're playing Real or Fake.
Playing Real or Fake today anyway. But
it's all right. But if you want to call them dorks, you can.
Yeah, you can call us dorks.
Certainly not opposed to it here.
I'm not going to feed into it, Ben, because that means that you win. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to listen till it's my time to play Real or Fake.
You're in.
Is everybody against me?
No, everybody's with you, I think.
All right.
I know Mrs. Woods and Mrs. Reindl are with you.
Yes.
He's walking down the hall with our wives on his arm as we're in a room.
And we're just ripping packs.
And he's like, I'll see you chumps later.
Any more top loaders over there?
God, I need more penny sleeves. It's horrible, man.
Shall we take another call while we're here?
Let's go.
Let's see. We got another John on the line.
I'll wear it. Hello, John.
Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, by the way, I'm one of those nerds too.
Yeah.
I still collect vintage baseball cards.
Nice.
I've got about 50,000 in my collection. They go back as far as 1940.
Wow.
I collect 50s and 60s and 70s stuff.
That's so cool. I do too.
I only have a handful of modern cards, some Merrill and Machado cards like that, a few Tatis, but I'm an old guy, and I'm into the old school Mays and Aaron and Koufax. and all those guys. But there's a show this weekend, I believe, at the Town and Country.
Oh no.
I could get you guys the information. We could all meet there. But my wife, I'm lucky. My wife puts up with me. She hasn't seen the top of our kitchen table in a couple months. I have to clear it off when people are coming over for dinner. But it's just, I've done it since I was a kid. I hate to admit it, I'm 70 years old, and I still love doing it. I mean, it's the chase. I just finished my 68 set. I got that Nolan Ryan rookie card.
Unreal.
It's
the chase.
This is
the
future you
part.
calling in, by the way. This is future you now calling in.
I had this
no room in the house, no room on any surface.
So I had this
just cards.
I had this weird, romantic notion. And so the day when my dad sent me the first batch, right, of like, hey, I got to get rid of these, take these, go through them, you and Bo. And we did. And we had so much fun together, ripping these old things, looking the value and everything, just like me and my dad did years ago. So I wrote him a note, Bo, and I put it in his little treasure box and was like, hey, remember this day. And I had this notion of one day him putting all those cards in a box, leaving it in the top of his closet, aka my office. He goes away to college. He has kids one day, and they open it together, and he's like, oh, my God, Bobby Witt Jr. or Nolan Ryan or like all the Barry Bonds, like all these killer cards that one day he and his son or daughter can go through it, and he could be sitting on maybe a gold mine. You never know. So I don't have a lot to leave him, especially now after the events of what's been going on this year. Here at the station.
You're gonna have to start selling all of these.
I have less than I did to leave him now, but this it can be like his gems, and Taylor too. If Taylor's getting into it a little bit now, Hannah's about to be outnumbered like crazy. The three of us, we'll see you at the Town and Country Card Show this weekend. I can almost promise.
All I know is the next time we go to spring training, instead of explicit, you're going to take me to Peoria Cards and Collectibles instead.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Come on, Ben, just buy one pack, man. No, that's the thing is I know I could never get you into it ever. You would never get into it.
Just do not have that collector gene.
No,
inside
you do not.
Of me.
We have a better chance of getting Ben addicted to strip clubs and narcotics than we do baseball cards.
Easily. I mean, easily.
I just feel sad for like poor Taylor, who we heard earlier this morning. He's hungry, and Adam's taking food off his table.
Right.
And now his dad won't be there to watch him play baseball this weekend because you're going to be at the card show.
No, the game's on Friday and Sunday, so I'm clear. Saturday, I am wide open. I was looking for something to do. No, I think I found it.
Just don't start selling your body for cards.
It's possible. It's possible. There's not, you think about it. And we got a story coming up in the Reindl Report that kind of ties into this that is pretty incredible.
All right, John's ready to play Real or Fake. So we're going to do that when we come back, and then we'll check in with spring training Sammy after his off day in Arizona. It is all coming up with Ben and Woods. Don't go away. San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. First, though, talk about SDFatLoss.com. Before you spend $3,000 to $5,000 per year on weight loss injections, those GLP-1s, keep in mind, if you go that route, you may have to be stuck on that route for a very long time. Weekly injections to keep the weight off. And by the way, a lot of that weight coming off muscle, not fat. So it makes it even harder because your metabolism goes down. You don't want to lose muscle. With SDFatLoss.com, you lose fat, up to a pound of fat per day, and you get all the fat off in just 60 days. It's 2 months. Wouldn't you just be done in 2 months with the weight loss like I did? I lost 40 pounds in 60 days. I ate real foods. Steak, chicken, vegetables. I did not take any injections. I did not exercise. I did not have to buy any shakes or bars or prepackaged meals. None of that. It's the way to go if you're trying to lose weight quickly and safely in a doctor-developed program. You can find out how it works by signing up for your own free consultation at SDFatLoss.com. Tell them Ben or Chris or Tony or Scraby or any of us sent you. You're going to get $200 off the program. And then think about that in 2 months. What is that? May. You are going to be a brand new you. It's not even summer yet. Just act now. Get that free consultation. Go to SDFatLoss.com. That's SDFatLoss.com. Results may vary.
Okay, player. This is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
B just texted me, you were never allowed to tease me about Comic-Con again. I said, yeah, absolutely right. It all comes around, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Man, it's embarrassing.
You may be at Comic-Con this year moderating a panel. We'll give you the update on that coming up in our 9 o'clock hour from
see.
Adam Klug. We've got spring training Sammy joining us in just a couple of minutes, courtesy of David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys. But first, it's a Throwback Thursday. Let's play a little real or fake.
Are here for the compelling sports talk with Ben and Woods. You can go plow through another donut. It's time for Real or Fake on 97.3 The Fan. Tell the people what they'll win today.
It's all about Las Vegas today, and we've got John. Early bird gets the worm today. I usually don't reward the early callers, but because you came on with us, you are a contestant today on Real or Fake. Hello, John, again.
Good morning again, Ben.
You were trying to qualify, be the first qualifier for the trip to the Fontainebleau Las Vegas, $150 resort credit. You can watch all the basketball in March on expansive screens, great food and drinks, exclusive room rates, pools, day clubs are open. Book your stay today at FontainebleauLasVegas.com. And speaking of Las Vegas, John, the WCC, the WAC, the Mountain West, next year the Pac-12 all play their conference tournaments right now in Las Vegas. But after the games are over, where are the late night parties? Today on Real or Fake, I will give you a name. You tell me if it's a real nightclub on the Las Vegas Strip or a fake I've thrown in to fool you. John, you a nightclub scene guy?
About as big as you are into card collecting, Ben.
Probably. Or the nightclub scene,
I like
actually.
this guy.
All right, maybe Woods knows some of these. You can always ask him to phone a friend. You need 4 out of 7 right to win our game today. Let's go. Round number 1. Real or fake Vegas Strip nightclub. Eclipse Social. Real or fake? Eclipse Social.
I'm going to go with fake.
Fake is correct.
Beautiful.
You are off to a great start. All right, let's go. Round number 2. Chateau. Real or fake? Chateau.
Real.
It is the nightclub at Paris, Las Vegas.
Makes
All right,
sense.
Doing very good. All right, let's go with round number 3. Lume. Real or fake? Lume.
Fake.
Jesus.
Crushing it.
Wow.
You are killing it.
Stay
here.
hot. All right, come on.
All right. All
This
you need is
happened last
one
week, though. We need one more.
and you win. And we had a bad run last week.
We did. Let's
All
go.
right, let's just end it right here. Round number 4. SXY. Real or fake?
Save that.
SXY.
I'm going to go real because I want it to be, and I want to go there with you.
Yeah, we will need to go together.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
You see what I did there? I took the word sexy and I took the E out because people like taking vowels out of things.
Yes, I did notice.
Well aware.
Very well.
All
Very
right,
well
let's
aware.
try another one. One Oak. Real or fake?
That one is real.
That's real.
One of a kind. That's the nightclub at the Mirage. And with that, John, you have won our game, become our first qualifier for the Fountain Blue Las Vegas. Congratulations. Thank you for playing Real or Fake. Hide.
Fake.
Real. That's the one behind the fountains at Bellagio. Hyde. Hyde.
Oh, hide.
But it's probably a double entendre because it's hidden.
Yeah.
Hide.
Okay.
Omnia.
Real.
Caesars, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely thought you were going to put Hakkasan in there because
There
that's
is
a real
one.
one.
There
Yes.
is, yes.
Technically, I don't think One Oak is even around because the
Is it
Mirage
gone now?
is no longer there.
Still there, isn't it?
No,
Did they take it down? They already took that
2
one
years
down?
ago. Yeah, they're building a Hard Rock.
Oh, wow.
Giant guitar Hard
got it right.
Rock hotel.
Wait, they already got rid of a Hard Rock with the giant guitar.
I know.
Building a huge,
Another one
massive
on the strip this time
On the
instead
strip.
of over a couple blocks away.
Would
Boy,
be
that's
where the Mirage is.
Good
was.
ass times at that Hard Rock, man. Whew.
From what I was told
By the
last
way,
time we
most
were
of these-
there,
most of these places don't open until like 10:30 or 11 at
Yeah,
night.
exactly.
And then stay
It's a
open
late-
until like
it's a
4
late
in the
town.
morning.
Yeah.
last time we were out in Vegas, people were saying the plan for the Hard Rock, like it's going to be like the biggest guitar they've ever had
Sure.
at a hotel. It's going to be massive.
I can't wait to see it. I loved the Hard Rock. I thought it was I had such a good time there.
You know what I thought was the greatest place? They didn't have one in Seattle, but when I came down to Los Angeles, got to go to one. ESPN Zone back in like
ESPN Zone
2011 or
was
2002, 2001.
I did the one at Disney when it was there.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
the one
it's
I
there
went to.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It was
elite.
only there, I think, a few years, maybe longer.
Have
but
you ever
like,
been to a Vegas nightclub?
No.
Like never. All right. Put it on the
Okay,
list.
no, wait. I went once when I was in college
Like bottle service.
to the
whole
one
bit.
on top of the Rio.
Oh yeah, that's
maybe?
the Voodoo Lounge.
Is that what it
Oh
was?
my God, the Voodoo Lounge.
I've done Tao a couple of times. We went to, I don't remember the name of the club, but it was at Aria. We went and saw Lil Jon was doing a
Yep.
set DJing, and it was awesome.
I bet it was.
It was like $30. We're like done.
Yeah, they have a lot of famous like guest DJs
Yeah.
at some of these. Some
Yeah.
are even like their house DJs, and they do like mini sets and concerts.
Why did you go there?
I don't remember. Scott and I were trying to stay up all night. We were in Vegas, my buddy Scott.
Yep.
And somehow we were over there and we said, let's go see
a nightclub.
what it is. And then he got it in his mind. He wanted me to try to pick up a woman, which didn't work because I don't know how to pick up a woman. And then we left. And that was it.
First I've heard of this one.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna need to dive into
this
that
was
story.
pre. We were both single and
yeah,
pre
obviously,
marriage, obviously.
But what he said, I want you to go hit on a
Yeah,
woman.
he didn't want to do it, so I was
One for the both of you, or
no.
two?
I just he just wanted to see if I could do it. I ended up
Did
in
you
a
try?
conversation. Yeah, I ended up in a conversation for a while.
How'd you approach it?
I don't remember exactly.
Are you impressed with my vast sports knowledge?
I didn't have a vast sports knowledge back then.
I bet you did.
I was.
I'm sure you did.
probably like 21.
So what did she say? Thanks, but no thanks.
No, she was kind of interested, but then I didn't really know like the
You didn't know how to
logistics of what I
close.
was going to do.
Yeah,
like,
you didn't know how to close.
Do you have a room
like, oh,
here?
crap,
Well,
now
I didn't know
what?
what to do.
Do you have a room here?
Is we were staying somewhere else,
I'm
so
sweating.
I didn't know
your place, my place.
Yeah, I didn't know what to
Are we
do
gonna
at
do
that
this?
point.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
She was there with friends too. I didn't think she wanted to leave.
So he
her
made
friends,
he made you just wingman, like not even wingman. You just had to be like the pilot.
I was the
Maverick.
entertainment.
You had to be the pilot. He was on the aircraft carrier waiting for you.
He was doing this thing.
Can you bring a couple girls back?
No, I don't think he wanted one for him. He just wanted to see if I could do it.
I've been there. Oh, was it like a challenge?
Yeah, it was more of a challenge.
And you're like, I'll take that challenge?
Why not? We didn't have anything else to do. I think it was like we were leaving at 8 in the morning and we didn't want to go to bed.
What are you shaking your head at? We just did 20 minutes on our baseball cards. We can't judge him.
Can't judge him for anything.
I mean, at least I was at the Las Vegas nightclub once.
That's true.
Long ago.
You're unbelievable. I never hear that story before.
We can have Sammy Levitt try that challenge.
Okay, yeah, we could.
Next time we're with him.
Sammy was a closer.
He will join us when we come back from Peoria, Arizona. He is back. The Padres are back today. What's on the docket? We'll find out next on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just
Please don't.
What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's going to hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee
It's going to in a second.
right here.
That is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Now, are you upset because you didn't get a delicious, hot, refreshing Starbucks caramel macchiato like I just did from Adam Klug, brand manager here at 97.3 The Fan?
Did you get a peace offering? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'll just make sure to save three quarters of it to share with my family later. So I'll get some, Bo can get some, Taylor can get some, and Hannah can get some. We'll be fine.
Hey, Adam, why are you taking food off our table?
We're each having a quarter
Here.
of a caramel macchiato.
Come grab a spoon. Go ahead. Daddy got dinner home. Megan, I thought about this. Megan says I wouldn't drink that. And first thing I said, I looked at him, I go, did you spit in this?
He, of course, said no.
No.
But he said, I'm surprised you didn't have one of them tasted for you
No,
first.
I didn't spit in your macchiato.
Paulie and I are not the royal tasters, Your Highness.
It seems like you're the highness around here, not me, sir. Remember, I was passed over like a court jester. You were ascended to the throne.
The true
poor Sammy.
the true
he was
prince.
off yesterday. He has no idea what's going on.
No, he's the true prince among us. And Sammy Levitt will join us right after this check of traffic on 97.3 The Fan.
Wait, Adam did what?
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Rivermark Medical. Still a number of problems out here, guys. One of them is this crash on the Mission Bay Drive on-ramp to southbound 5. Also, northbound 5 near East Street, reports of a collision over to the right shoulder. Going to find on North 805 right before Imperial, stalled big rig in middle lanes. Now coastline rides jumping into the act here. Northbound 5 right past Encinitas Boulevard. Accident blocking the HOV lane. Also in the North County, southbound 15 before the 78. Accident involving a car and a motorcycle. It's in the center divide. Rivermark Medical is conducting a Rapid 3 study for FlowStant, a minimally invasive device designed to relieve symptoms from BPH. Men 45 or older suffering from frequent, painful, or difficulty urinating may qualify. Learn more at rivermarkmedical.com. That's rivermarkmedical.com. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben & Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Quick shout out to Kelly Danick's aquarium cleaner, who apparently is a big Ben & Woods fan.
Nice.
Cleaning aquariums this morning. Glad to have you on board as a Tier 1. All right, let's go out to Peoria, Arizona. He is back. All coverage brought to you by David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys, helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. No worse for wear from the day on his slopes. Sam Levitt is back with us, spring training. Sammy,
how was it?
It was great. Had a great time. Icy in the morning, very slushy as it got warmer out and the sun started shining on the snow. So I did fall actually a couple of times in the slush.
That's all wet.
Yeah, very, very wet.
Yeah.
So it's a weird mix because you got to wear your normal stuff.
Yes.
But it's also very, very warm.
So hot.
It's also all I have to ski in. I mean, and I'm not doing the whole thing where you have people there in t-shirts and, jerseys and stuff. And that's not really my look. So it was a great day. Flagstaff is great. It's a great little mountain, just enough snow to ski and a very nice day off.
Well, you grew up on the East Coast, Sammy. I mean, you're used to people skiing in jeans and a t-shirt like I was when I was a kid. I saw it all the time.
Yeah, I got very lucky because my parents did not ski, neither of them, and they got my brother and I into it. And I skied until about high school, and then I had a long time off from it. And I would only say in the last 6-7 years, I've really got back into it, and now I love it. I mean, I try to go as much as I can during the winter, and it's hard. Like this year for people that ski, the snow in Utah and Colorado, a lot of places was just terrible. It was historically bad. Yep. So this year was not great, but it was a nice day. I had fun.
So now you're back. Padres play actually a night game tonight against the Kansas City Royals. So you're not at the complex yet, but this is the stretch run now. You can see the finish line. A week and a half away or so from the end of spring training. What are the final storylines Sammy Levitt's going to be looking at over these last 10 days or so?
Yeah, 2 weeks to opening day. In fact, I while I was waiting here during the commercial, I wrote down a list. 2 weeks to OD, and I have a list of things that I have to accomplish in the next 2 weeks.
Please don't OD while you're out there. That's a story I don't want to have to report on, Samuel. Man, things have gotten really dark out in Peoria for Sammy. You're in the right place for it.
No. For opening day. That's
an accidental opening day.
Accidental opening day.
A lot to accomplish. So I got to lock in here the next 2 weeks, along with everything going on with spring training. But I'll give you it piece by piece, Ben. I think obviously the battles throughout the roster, when you talk about the back end of the rotation, that's certainly probably item number one for me. The last bench spot or two. Certainly that's an interesting competition. The last couple of bullpen spots, depending on the status of Jason Adam and Yuki Matsui. So it goes without saying this time of year, you're very focused on those competitions, and the Padres have a few of them. I would say right up there now is just the status of Joe Musgrove. Nick Pivetta, again, everything we've heard is he's going to make his next turn in the rotation, but making sure he's ready to go, making sure that those two guys are ready to go. We'll see what the status is for Joe based on, what he said the other day and how the Padres are treating him right now. So I would kind of put those two guys and where they're at and making sure, that hopefully they're ready to go for opening day. Right there towards the top of the list right now. But from an offensive standpoint, lineup-wise, knock on wood, everybody's been healthy, and that looks where it should be. So I would say getting everybody healthy to opening day and obviously those various position battles, that's, I think, what we're going to be focused on the final couple of weeks here.
Yeah, a lot can change. Certainly talking to Spring Training Sammy here on Ben and Woods this morning. AJ Casvell, I thought, wrote a nice piece this morning. And it kind of took his guess at the opening day roster of the San Diego Padres. He's got Ty France making the squad. And there's reasoning behind it, but it gives the Padres another right-handed bat that can play a couple of different positions in the
I'm
infield.
assuming that means he thinks Sung-Moon Song starting on the injured list,
starting on the IL for Sung-Moon Song, and then he's got the outfielders being Toddy, Merrill, Laureano, Castellanos, and Bryce Johnson. Nick, of course, will DH. He'll play first base as well. You've got some corner guys. Like, you're kind of set at the corners right now. And I know Ty France can also play some second, I do believe.
Yeah, he plays second.
Yep. And so, you got guys that can get Manny, he can get Manny off his feet as well. I kind of like that. Manny, Xander, Jake, Gavin, Andujar, and Ty France are the guys that's some decent big league infield right there.
Well, I think if you're assuming that Song is going to start the year on the IL, which I do think is possible now, 2 weeks out to opening day, and he's not in Cactus League games, he's doing baseball activity. But this, as they've said, I mean, this has been a recurring injury now for him, and something that he's re-aggravated and has lingered, and it probably would be wise to get him right. And the reality is you don't need him on opening day.
Correct.
And if he's not there, to AJ Casvell's point, and I haven't read the piece yet, it does open the door for a second bench spot. And I think Ty France makes a lot of sense. I think Jose Miranda has done a really nice job. And I would not be surprised if the Padres, and you guys, I think, discussed this the other day, how they'll have to create some room on the 40-man if they end up adding and in all likelihood with what they're going to have to do in the rotation,
3 guys.
There's a pretty good chance they're going to have to clear some 40-man spots. So they're going to have to figure that part out a little bit. But I do think Ty France and Jose Miranda really do bring something from an offensive standpoint. They can play some different positions. And I just think Bryce Johnson makes a lot of sense, guys, as that fourth outfield type, especially if you're talking about 2 bench spots. It's hard for me to see a world where Bryce Johnson, based on what he brings and what he did last year and how nicely just his skill set fits into kind of something you need in kind of that classic fourth outfield type. If Song is on the IL, I would find it hard to believe that Johnson isn't on the team.
And then, just Samuel, you're talking about, what about Jace Bowen, which I didn't know much about him. He hits a grand slam out of the leadoff spot on Tuesday, and all of a sudden all I hear about is what a stud he is, can do everything, strong, fast. And Craig Stammen's talking about him. I mean, I didn't know much about him until a day or two ago.
Well, he's a physical specimen for sure. He's a big, strong kid. He can do a little bit of everything. He's got pop. He can play all 3 outfield positions. He's got speed. The hit tool is in the minor leagues kind of come and gone from what did I just say?
Come and gone. It's come and gone.
Come and gone. Yeah, sorry, I got tied up. Come and gone for him at the minor league level. So we'll see. I don't think Jace is going to make the team, but he is somebody to note as somebody that could go down to the minor leagues and do some good things. And you could see up at some point if he continues to impress. He's certainly at a very, very good camp. He's very, very athletic. I think he can do a lot of different things. He was recruited as a wide receiver at high school. Like, he's a real physical specimen. So he's somebody to watch. I don't think that's for an opening day roster spot, but that's somebody that can go down to the minor leagues, and in all likelihood, you'd probably see at El Paso, and we'll see. But he's somebody to keep in mind for sure. As are, I think, a number of different guys that you could see at points in the year if the Padres need him.
Sammy, enjoy the game tonight against the Royals. We will talk to you tomorrow to wrap up the week. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you. See ya.
There's Spring Training Sammy. All the coverage presented by David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys, and all guests appear on our SDCCU fan hotline. Not Big Bang Banking. It is better. All right, we will be back with more from the Bill House Studios. We know how. Final hour of Ben and Woods kicks off with a Reindl Report when we come back, and our biggest fan announcement. So stay tuned for your chance to win a night in the Odyssey Suite at a Padres game this season. All coming up on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. Saw someone in the YouTube chat said, please give us an update on the Players' Championship. Everyone's dying to know what's going on in the 5th major.
Somebody really said that?
That was your burner?
Yeah,
he has a burner. Hey, me, give everybody an update on the Players' Championship.
Now, we have,
by the way, Ben, you're so handsome.
We have
and
hundreds
cool.
of people in the chat. I know only one of them asked for the golf update, but I'm going to give it to you because all I need,
what we do.
All I need is an opening.
That's right.
Tommy Fleetwood and Maverick McNeely share the lead at 4 under par.
All right.
Early in play at TPC Sawgrass. What is TPC Sawgrass famous for, Woods?
That island green. 17.
The island green. Yes.
Well,
one of the most
I would
famous
love a crack at
holes
that thing once.
in all of golf.
Have you ever played it?
No, I've never played golf in Florida in my life.
Oh, yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah. I played the island green at PGA West Stadium course.
Yeah.
But it's not as
iconic.
tricky and
I've played
iconic
there.
as the one. It's got a bunch of rocks around it, and it looks a little bit bigger. The one at Sawgrass is the green,
The stand.
Did you hit
the
the green?
fringe. Yeah, I did hit the green at PGA West, yes.
But too. It's a cool feeling.
The one at Sawgrass,
Really
it's not
cool
a long
feeling.
hole, but that if you miss it at all, there's a little tiny bunker, but otherwise it's just the green and the fringe. And if you miss the green, you are in the water.
Can't even imagine how many balls I put in the water. I can't even imagine.
And there's been some pros who've dunked 3 or 4 of them. It gets pretty gnarly on the days, especially when it's windy, which I've heard it
Today
is today.
is really windy.
Played PGA West with 3 other guys, or 4 of us, and the first 3 all hit the green. We all hit the green. And the pressure that my 4th buddy felt, he ended up getting on. We celebrated that. We were not great golfers. And the fact that all 4 of us were able to get on the island felt so cool. But the pressure that he felt, he's like, I am terrified to take this swing.
Awful. It's an awful feeling.
You're like, hey, come on. We're all waiting for you, buddy. We're all there on the green.
Especially with the
It's just
wind.
a golf ball. You can lose them on other holes too. This one just
Yeah, it's just the
it's
the embarrassment.
dramatic.
Yeah,
when it
you don't
goes
want to
in
be the only
water.
guy.
Yeah.
JZA says the Island Green is Ben's favorite dispensary.
Yes, it is. The Island Green.
All right, let's do our biggest fan, and then we'll get to some Reindl Report headlines. First, if you hear your name called, you will have 10 minutes to call us back at 833-288-0973 and qualify for our grand prize drawing. It is coming up soon. 20 tickets for you and your friends for a night in our Odyssey Suite at a Padres game this season with the fan staff catered by Spiro's Mediterranean Cuisine. And this morning's biggest fan name is Patrick Weens from San Diego. Patrick Weens from San Diego. You've got 10 minutes now to call us at 833-288-0973. Good luck, Patrick. Paulie, take it away. And get things started here with our today's edition of the Reindl Report.
Now tuned into the greatest.
Welcome to the Reindl Report with Paul Reindl.
Hi, Paul.
All right.
2 stories from the world of sports that we haven't gotten to yet.
We'll start off in Major League Baseball.
And 1 story that you didn't know you needed.
Are you laughing, biatch?
It's the Reindl Report
Hey, Paul, how you doing? Okay, how are you?
on 97.3 The Fan.
Are you ready to bless the mood? I need some help, please.
That was good.
Can I get a yeah? Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Happy Thursday, gentlemen.
Happy Thursday.
Get started here. What?
All right. I just call it Thursday.
Yeah, I get it. All right, we will get started here. Let's talk a little baseball. We got some news just in the last few minutes, actually, I believe. World Baseball Classic rolling on into the elimination round. We've been talking about it all morning. Team United States going to take on Team Canada tomorrow. What time was that again? 6 o'clock?
5 o'clock, I think. Yeah.
5 o'clock start tomorrow night. And the United States has made some roster changes. Tarek Skubal, Michael Wacha, and Ryan Yarbrough have all been taken off of Team USA's roster.
Okay.
And they have been replaced with Tigers right-handed pitcher Will Vest, Blue Jays righty Tyler Rogers, and old friend alert, Yankees left-handed pitcher Tim Hill is on Team USA.
How about that? Timmy Hill now considered one of the best pitching arms in America.
Clay Holmes as well, I thought. I read.
I didn't see that.
Onto the team? He wasn't already on the team? Off the team.
Off the team. And again, like, there's Yarborough said, oh, this was always the plan for me. I was just going to come pitch it. I'm like, well, I get that your name's not Tarek Skubal, but are we going to hold anywhere near the same energy of resume padding and all that bit for Ryan Yarborough and Clay Holmes?
We are not.
Oh, okay.
That's exclusively
for Tarek Skubal.
For Tarek Skubal.
Okay.
Well, you know why. We all want to see him pitch more than we want to see.
I don't know. I love watching Ryan Yarborough pitch. Yeah. I mean, it's, again, like I've seen people tweeting like, this is kind of the difference in the U.S. team and the other teams. The guys are.
Who's pitching for the U.S. tomorrow then?
Great question.
Logan
Webb.
Okay.
Back on it.
Because Paul Skeens, you said, is slated up for the semifinal.
Yep.
Possibly against the Dominican Republic, which is fantastic. But you got to get there first. And Canada,
and then wouldn't it be
played well in the tournament.
Nolan McLean next up for the championship if they get there?
Yeah, that's it.
I wonder if Nick Pivetta is having any regrets. He could be the guy on the mound against Team USA tonight if he had gone to the WBC, but he chose to stay in Peoria.
I wonder if the dead arm thing, like that's true, may not have worked. Yeah. So it's great.
There's your WBC update. In the NFL, they are discussing another potential schedule change.
Disgusting. I heard disgusting too.
Another.
They are disgusting.
They are disgusting. They are disgusting another.
Disgusting.
That's not what I did on purpose. Potential schedule change. And what I mean by schedule change is we've got Thursday night football. We have Sunday night football. We have Monday night football. We have some Friday night footballs. We have Saturday night footballs during the playoffs, at least, or the
playoffs,
December to January months.
Late window at the end of the season.
We haven't had Tuesday or Wednesday night footballs though. There's a reason in the NFL. Yes, there's many reasons why they haven't done that, but the NFL has discussed potentially adding a Wednesday night football game the week of Thanksgiving.
All right,
so it would be the what do they call it? Blackout Wednesday?
Yeah, the night
before Thanksgiving. Wednesday night football. It's already a big holiday week for football with 3 on Thursday. They have 1 or 2 now on Fridays, and then
Saturday. They're not going to make the teams on Wednesday play either
on
before
Thursday
or after, right?
No, you play Wednesday and Thursday
back to back.
The night before Thanksgiving.
No, it's a question. If they played
Sunday,
do they have to turn around for Wednesday? Or if they play Wednesday, is it the end of the last week and they have to turn around and play the next Sunday?
What are they? Thursday to Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. You have the Thursday night game, and then you get a Wednesday.
Like Monday
game.
night is usually the last game of the week. Would it be Wednesday night, or would that be the first
day of the next week or the last day of the previous week?
Here's the thing. It's the night before Thanksgiving.
And all through the house.
No, it's the night before Thanksgiving. I don't miss a football game that day because I know that I have the games on Thursday to look forward to. So I'm not sitting at home on Wednesday night. That's typically, people have their own tradition. We watch planes, trains, and automobiles. I would rather watch that than Lions, Steelers, or not. It won't be the Lions. They'll be playing on Thanksgiving, right?
There's people who do some pre-cooking, like on Wednesday.
The pre-cooking. The family arrives.
Fun to have a game on when you're doing the
parents are coming. I don't want to talk to them.
You're peeling potatoes or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
Maybe
if they can logistically figure it out and make it happen. It said if they were to vote on this and put it in for the 2026 season, we have a Thanksgiving Eve game
of anything else. Like people are sometimes mad when there's games on Saturdays because college football, and they're mad when the games are on Fridays because that's for high school football. But there's nothing on Wednesday,
right? Yeah, especially that week. Yeah. Everyone's already off, most likely for Thursday.
And maybe some college basketball, but
yeah, you have the Players Tournament in Vegas and Maui Invitational.
I'm sure they're not happy about a competition with an NFL game.
If they do put a game on Thanksgiving Eve this year, it would set up 7 NFL game days in a 9-day span. So we would just have a ton of football to watch because it'd be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's crazy.
How about we just go 7 days a week, 365?
Yeah, right.
They had their way.
We love it in baseball. There's games every day other than the All-Star break during the season.
When Bo is doing, so-and-so in Woods on the radio in 25, 30 years, are they just going to have an NFL game every single day?
Every game,
possibly.
Every day to talk about.
I mean, if you make the season long enough and everyone has enough buys built in, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Where they land in the week.
Tell that to the guys putting their...
And every extra day is an extra TV package that you can then sell.
Correct.
Like Wednesday Night Football is bought by Tubi, and you can have a whole nother package for the NFL to sell if they have a whole nother game night to do so.
By the by, we'll just inform you guys, I did not see 1 second of the Dominican Republic game because I couldn't get the Tubi app to work on my television.
I watched all of that game because I have trouble getting Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 2. So I was just the opposite.
I watched the highlights.
I have to stream CBS Sports when the Aztecs are on because I don't get it on my cable system.
Once
we have a good system here.
Once Team Italy scored like 6 runs and I knew the results were pretty much over.
What
at that
I wanted
point,
to do.
Flipped over and was more than happy watching Tatis and Soto and Manny and Team DR just roll.
We need a red zone channel for the WBC.
Yeah.
Just all the games.
Finally, got a story about a priest in a little bit of trouble in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
He, let's see, the head priest and dean of Trinity Episcopal Cathedral in downtown Pittsburgh was arrested, and he's facing charges. Now, what did he do? He stole more than $1,000 worth of merchandise from Walmart. That's going to get you in some trouble. It says here, Aiden Smith, he's 42 years old. He was arrested a couple of weeks ago.
That's clearly one of the commandments. Thou shalt not steal.
Yeah. He was arrested after leaving a Walmart in Economy Borough, just outside of Pittsburgh. And when he was approached by police officers.
Economy Borough.
That's what it's called. He had.
Can I upgrade to business class borough?
I live in Premium Borough.
Economy Borough.
Economy Borough.
I'm sorry. Why don't you change that? That's a lousy name for a city.
Economy Borough.
Police were called after Walmart security gave them a call and said that this guy was in the store again after having stolen property from Walmart in previous days leading up to this. They looked at the security camera. They said, sure enough, all 4 days he had been coming in, taking stuff, walking out. So they finally caught up with him. And when they caught up with him, the head priest and dean of Trinity Episcopal, he had a bunch of product hidden under his jacket. And he had a bunch of baseball
electronics,
cards.
Baseball cards.
27 packs of baseball cards totaling around $1,100 is what Walmart estimated.
I feel vindicated because no one is immune. No one, even a priest, is like, I've got to get.
How many Hail Marys does he have to say for stealing thousands of dollars of baseball cards?
I totally get it.
I felt seen.
Felt seen as well. It got him.
Well, maybe he wanted to pay for them, but he took them up to the counter and they said,
only
no,
two.
You only get two.
You only get two.
Fine. I'm just going back.
I'm going to go back
taking them all myself.
Holy cow.
He's been on administrative leave actually since before the arrest.
Great.
So don't know what's been going on in his life, but things have gotten tough, and he decided, I need these $1,100 worth of baseball cards.
Maybe things aren't tough. Maybe he just loves baseball cards and is like, I'm not paying for these. Stealing them.
Jocelyn says that she almost worked for Walmart security. She was in customer service, but she caught so many thieves just in that part that they thought maybe you should be in the security side of in the game.
You know how your buddy Scotty had you pick up a girl in Vegas that one time? What if me and Paulie sent you to Walmart to steal something and see how that goes? You've never done that.
No.
I haven't done it.
Can you imagine me trying
to
act natural?
I can't. As you stole a pack of baseball cards?
Shoplifted from a gas station when I was like 11 or 12. And I really don't think I've stolen since.
I think so either.
I got caught and it was awful.
Yeah. I got caught on a school field trip stealing like some knickknack from a gift shop.
Monster.
All the kids did it. And the teacher found out about it, and I had to bring it back and apologize. And you know what it was? I remember. Just popped in my head. It was ahead of the game. It was a fake rock. It was like a sponge almost. You could squeeze, but it looked real.
Oh, yeah.
So you could like throw it at somebody.
It was not a rock. It was soft.
You know how we stole it?
Spongy.
You just
squeeze it
in your hand and walk out.
Well, of course,
that's what I did. And had it. And a bunch of guys did. And I got in trouble for it. I was probably 10.
Was the perfect crime.
I thought it was.
Well, how did you get caught?
So I think one kid got caught and then squealed on everyone. And then the teachers came and they did the thing where they're like, you need to tell us because we already know. And you're like, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Did they get you with
you. They bluffed me.
They
and
bluffed you.
I don't know. I could have done the Paul where I said, wasn't me. No idea. I don't have anything.
Did they get you with the?
They didn't get me on
your
camera.
punishment will be better if you just come
Yeah,
forward
if you come
now.
Hey, listen, it's going to be much.
It'll go
That's the
easier
biggest
on
batch
you.
of
easier.
BS,
No,
right?
it's not. It's not. I tell my kids all the time, you better tell me now because if I find out later, then you're dead. Then you are absolutely toast. So you tell me what happened now. I'm actually
right, but if they're strong enough and you can't prove it, you can't punish them at all. You don't explain that to them.
Oh no, but
where you say, hey, if I can never find out though, you're in the clear.
Yeah, you never tell them that part.
Yeah.
If I never find out,
if there's a reasonable doubt, you can get away with it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a very solid thing of like, you need to tell me what happened, all of it. If I find out later something else, it's different.
That's why we have plea bargains.
It's exactly right. Yes, I will say that I did it to get 6 months probation. Speaking of plea bargains, we got Adam Klug coming up next.
He is obviously in the building. He provided you with the mea culpa macchiato.
Yeah.
But is he going to get his chance to explain his side of the story, if there even is his side of the story?
Yeah. I'm interested to see
Following up from Foreplay, our boss, brand manager Adam Klug, going to check in coming up next with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. GEGE 000-466. For a full list of games and rules, played at 7 Mile Casino. Visit 7milecasino.com.
Quickly, though, Woods and I want to remind you about our place to play cards. It is right down the 5 freeway in Chula Vista. You don't have to make the long drive out to the East County. Get on the 8 freeway, go 30, 40, 50 minutes, and then park in a big garage, and then walk all the way through a smoky slot machine-filled casino to get to the card room in the back. When you have 7 Mile Casino, just minutes away, Woods.
That's exactly right, man. Just 7 minutes from downtown, and they got all the food that you want, the delicious food, Kung Pao chicken, the Asian pork chop. Pork chop is delicious. I was going to say pork chop and slaw, and I put them together. The schlop. It's better than I made it sound. It really is.
It is.
They got California-style blackjack. They got Texas Hold'em. They got Pai Gow. They got Baccarat as well.
Upscale atmosphere with a beautiful patio that overlooks San Diego Bay. The weather's going to be warm, but it's cool on the coast. It's not cool at some of those other places that you're driving to. You got great views. You can hang out with your friends. As we said, had a meal. And this weekend, try the weekend brunch, Saturdays and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Sammy's. Voted best in the South County. Another great reason to check out 7 Mile Casino, just 7 minutes from downtown.
Okay, player. This is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
The prosecution would like to call Adam Klug to the stand.
Do you want to call David P. Shapiro before we start, Adam?
I could probably use him right about now.
Well, that says helping good people. What was it?
Helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Do you think Adam doesn't qualify? Or
no, I think he's
good
qualified.
people sometimes make mistakes.
Of course.
Okay.
I think Adam's a great guy.
Do you?
I do.
I'll start the line of questioning.
I'm a little.
What the F's your problem?
Yeah, what's your problem?
I messed up.
Are you insane?
Yeah, if you missed it in Foreplay today, Woods went through Klugate, Woodsward and Benstein.
Yeah, Woodsward and Benstein.
About Adam's doctored emails and why I was asked to moderate a Sandlot panel at Comic-Con, a movie screening, when in fact the panel specifically had asked for Woods.
It's a weird one. Seen a lot in 15 years. A lot.
So you're basically going with the a few good men strategy of you ordered the code red and you're not going to deny it.
Right.
I messed up.
How? Why?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'd like to apologize to you.
I appreciate it.
I'd like to apologize to your children.
Thank you.
I'd like to apologize to your
Adam.
wife. I don't want your kids to have to eat Frosted Fakes.
Why are you taking food off our
sorry.
table?
There he is.
Fruit O's.
No defense. No rationalization.
There's what was
no excuses
going through your mind when you got the email request on Monday that asked for me to do it.
Clearly, I wasn't thinking.
But walk me through it. Because I need to. I'm a big, I'm a therapy guy, so I have to talk through things. I can't.
Do I need to show up to the work?
Wouldn't hurt you. Saturday at 11, Lost Abbey Sanctuary in San Marcos. Thank you. So it comes across, and you saw they requested me, and you thought, sounds like a job for Ben.
Am I just that dazzlingly good at the round table that you can't see past my greatness?
Maybe.
To understand that Woods is also a very good moderator and host.
What was it? I need to know. I need your honest. I need you to be honest.
I don't listen. I thought about it a lot, and it doesn't matter what I say because
No,
it's
it
just going to
does.
sound like
I want the truth.
You can't.
I
handle
want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I can handle the truth.
I'm not going to make excuses. I'm
not asking for an excuse.
No,
I want to understand what went on in your bald dome that day that happened.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I messed up, and I'm just here to
See,
I'm here to wear it.
No, I mean, did you think that he would say no because it was so late in the day? And we know that he's not a late guy.
I have a family,
Right.
you know.
Your kids are older.
It's not like I'm out doing rails. Oh, he's going to be in PB again.
Like
I
you're
have
a notorious early to bed, early to rise guy.
Yeah.
And this event didn't start until 7:30. Was that part of your thinking, Adam?
I'm not going to get into it.
Do you like Ben more than Woods?
I think that's obvious. So now he won't get into it. See, I think this makes me more mad.
Were you worried he was going to say bad words?
It
in
was
front of
late at
kids?
night. He's got young kids. He's got Little League. Ben does a great job moderating the roundtable. I
does.
just figured, there you go. That was the thought process.
He
Nothing
loves
more.
the Sandlot way
nothing
more than
devious.
I do, though.
It's a little devious.
It's far away from where you live.
It's far away from where he lives. We live in the same spot.
He's down there a lot for TV.
He's not on a Saturday.
No,
The fact that I want you to. Glenn says Woods likely in Hawaii. Glenn, I'll have you know I don't leave for Hawaii for 2 days after that. Okay.
Good timing.
True story.
Had you just planned it 2 days earlier, none of this would have happened.
I know.
No, I knew Woods was in Hawaii.
I
You
need
could've-
to
that would've been
know.
easy.
I need to know how why you forwarded it to Ben and started cutting. It's the doctoring of the email that is the most interesting.
All right. We can get into that.
Okay, good.
So the sales rep came over to now I had to rethink this all. The sales rep came over to me and spoke to me about the opportunity.
Okay.
And so I said, oh, yeah. Email me all the details. And while we spoke, though, that's when I said, it's late at night. Woods has a kid. Blah, blah. Ben does a great job as a moderator. I thought Ben would be the fit for that.
Ben would be a better fit. I can live with that.
That's all that happened. So he emailed me with the details of it. And in that email wrote, after having I spoke with the client and Ben, they're on board with Ben.
Even though they asked for Woods.
So when, but Woods,
Did Kevin, did the sales rep know that they had asked for me?
Yes.
Oh, so now I have another enemy
But
in the building. I don't even know this person.
Just like Ben, you can't pick out your coworkers.
This guy's new, right?
He was here last year, all of last year.
Was he?
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
I think I know which one it is.
Yeah.
So he knew that they asked for me.
Correct.
He went to you and you said, not Woods. Ben's a better fit.
As a moderator. Yes. On a panel.
Huh? Well, your golden boy passed.
He
so
passed.
then you came to your sloppy seconds.
The reason I created a new email to send to Ben was because what's his name was in the title, the subject line of the email.
So why didn't you just write an email?
I did to Ben.
No, why didn't you just write a fresh
to you? I just forwarded it because it had all the details.
But you copied and pasted
He's calling
stuff.
you a lazy
Because
criminal.
when
criminal.
I forwarded, I looked at the bottom where it had your name and it was in the subject line.
It was in the subject
But
line.
I thought it was just the original
We
email.
want Woods. Adam reads "We want Woods" and says, "How about Ben?"
What was the Leo DiCaprio movie where he forges all the checks?
Catch Me If You Can.
This would be like if he just scribbled on some zeros at the end of the check. Took it to the bank. You've got to be meticulous with your planning,
with your
Adam.
criminality. This could have been yours and Ben's little secret forever, right? You could have said,
No,
hey,
but like Ben said earlier, it would have come. It would have come.
it would have come when you doctored the emails and took food off my family's table.
I'm sorry, Taylor.
Did you feel regret about it when you did it? And then did you
Instantly.
realize, oh no, this could blow up in my face? And then you forwarded me the chain.
It was not that devious. I know what you do. It just wasn't that devious.
You're too good of a person to be a bad person, unfortunately.
Yeah, calls a day said it's the Ben and Wood show. Ben comes first. It's true.
Yeah, it's not the Woods and Ben show.
Been the story of my whole.
Here's the real question. How do I make it up to you?
mean, $1 million wouldn't hurt, you know.
If I had it, I'd give it to you.
No, it does me no good. I'll tell you, macchiato's not going to get the job done. That's one thing I can tell you.
Then you can refund me for that $6 then.
No, I'm enjoying it.
Expensive macchiato.
A big one.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you can do.
He went venti.
Venti.
That was not
skipped right over Grande.
I've actually never had a venti before.
Right over Grande. I mean, that is Adam's. That is a heartfelt apology.
You know it's heartfelt when I went with the large
venti.
one.
That's true.
His instinct was to go with tall, and then he skipped right over Grande to go to venti.
Yeah, he did. Well, so am I doing this now or no?
You said you wanted it. You said you were in.
Yeah. Has it been confirmed?
I let the sales rep know that you were interested and available.
And did he say, "Oh no, I thought we were going with Ben. Now we get Sloppy Woods"? It's just weird.
Tattoo.
I wear it. I got nothing. I got no comeback.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, as I said earlier, it hasn't been great first quarter of 2020.
It's been the worst first quarter since I've been here at 97.
I mean, not for me personally. Like personally, our show we literally couldn't get any higher ratings. We're doing great. So I don't know what's happening on your side of the fence, but you couldn't fumble it harder in the first quarter. You couldn't.
But there's 3 quarters left.
That's right.
Game's not over yet.
It's not how you start.
SDFC was down early last night.
It's how you finish.
Came back and won.
Let's see how these guys do a man down.
No. That doesn't sound fun.
Red card. See you guys later.
Woodsy's got a red card. Oh no.
The permanent red card. I still don't understand the logic.
That's why there is no logic. That's why I came in here and said I'll wear it and apologize.
Let me ask you: do you have a drug problem that we need to know about? Because that's if it was a drug problem, I'd go, all right, he's not in his right mind. He's doing weird stuff. He's chopping up emails. And
I think we're fairly confident he doesn't.
Yeah, I know. Were you distracted by something?
There's my exhale. Why don't you save that?
Probably save it. Yes, save it. Save it. Do you have anything else to say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
Do you feel?
Please accept my apology.
I will.
I love you.
I love you too.
I value you. We value you.
Okay. Do you
look forward to getting a long-term contract extension done with you in the not too distant future?
Right. Good. It's good timing. Are you mad that you?
Why would Ben be mad?
Yeah. Well, I'm mad that I was deceived.
How was he deceived?
Well, you didn't. You could have let me know that they wanted Woods first.
Yeah, you didn't tell him that.
And
either.
that I was stepping into something.
All right, let me ask you a question. Is it possible that he is the most sinister human alive and is pitting us against each other? I don't think of you as
Adam
devious.
pitting
I just think,
yes.
I'm not mad, but I think if you had just come to me like without the email and just said, they kind of asked for Woods, but I think you would be a great choice for this. What should I do?
They
I would have said
come to us.
I would have said Woods actually would be fantastic for this because he loves The Sandlot. He's watched it way more times than I have. So I think transparency is always the best.
Thank you for
policy.
highlighting all of the various ways that I effed.
That's so good. Well, listen, if nothing else, it made for a great segment. Sure, it was a little painful for you.
A little?
Not as painful as
I'm
it was.
physically ill.
It was not as painful as it was for me and my
vomit.
family. Taylor and Bo are too because they're starving.
Yeah.
They're physically ill as well. Poor Hannah's still walking back from the grocery store.
When's that trip to Hawaii?
With a bag. Oh, luckily.
Telluride?
I'm not going. I'll be here working, as you know. Of
course you will.
I skipped my trip to be here and commit to dominating another year on the airwaves here. But, we'll see how it goes. Madre said, Jocelyn says your gout is flaring up.
It's not all that's flaring up.
You may exit the stand.
Thank you.
You're excused.
All right, we'll come back. Actually, we have surprise guests joining us in our next segment. I bet you will never guess who it is.
Never, ever.
I think they might be two of the more famous people in San Diego, honestly.
I agree.
And I've never met them before, and I'm supposed to get to coming up next with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
That is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
We'd like to welcome everybody back here to our Bill Howe studios.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Howe Plumbing. We know how. And I told you we had a special guest, someone who's one of the more famous people in San Diego, actually a couple of them, because I want to celebrate a little bit. I don't know. This year we've had the special partnership. I've got the sign right behind me where you see Bill Howe Plumbing.
Yes.
We know how. And joining us in studio right now, you've seen their commercials. You've heard their jingle. Bill and Tina Howe are with us here on 97.3 The
Let's
Fan.
go.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Like San Diego's first couple, I
That's
feel
right.
like. This is amazing.
It's our pleasure. How are you guys?
Great. Great.
I love your accent always on every commercial as well. Where is that from?
I'm from England.
English
Very
accent.
British through and through.
Is that mic on, Paulie?
No, that's the wrong. I got it.
Hang on. He's got to get you dialed in
There we
here,
go.
Tina, because we have to hear that voice
yes.
on the airwaves. Now I think we're
Talk
ready
right
to
into
go.
that mic.
Good morning,
there
everyone.
we go.
There it is.
There we go. Bill and Tina Howe in studio this morning. Thank you, number one, for investing in local radio, right? And putting up the sign and the branding and everything. Now, again, when you talk about a jingle, it's just so legendary.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. Everybody knows it. I didn't know if I should tell them the story or not.
Oh,
should I?
Oh,
I
yes,
have 'em.
yes, please.
Okay. I have them here now. I have to thank
It's tough
you.
to guess someone's sense of humor when you've never
Yes,
met
I
them
know.
before.
I have to tell you the amount of sheer joy you've given me and my family. I've got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, both boys. And when they were 6 and 3, we watch a lot of Padres baseball. You know, you see the commercials come on, and they get the biggest kick out of singing your jingle. But they sing it a little bit differently. They sing it because Wiener Howe, and they laugh and they laugh and they laugh and they laugh.
Their young kids.
Call 1-800 Bill Howe.
Bill Howe, because Wiener Howe. Wiener Howe.
Can I trademark that?
It's yours. It's always been yours. You can have that. the amount and the giddiness, because one would go in the background, Bill Howe, and the other one would sing it, and then they would both sing Wiener Howe.
I can never get it out of my house.
Yeah,
I sing it in my head at least 10 times a day, even when it doesn't come on a commercial on the radio or television.
So again, like you don't want to brand your business as that, but the amount of sheer joy that you've given us, I laughed when they did it. 162 games. They did it 162 times, and I laughed every single time. And it means that you've created a jingle that it's the dream of anybody. Like it's stuck in their head.
It's in the fabric of
San Diego.
Well,
So
Tina and I used to go to all the children events, and we would play that song, and they would take it home and sing it at home.
Singing it. It's you're a genius. You're a marketing genius.
Joe, my competitor's crazy.
I bet it did.
I love how you have all the family in the commercials as well. Just feels like a family business. I mean, it's plumbing. How long have you been in business?
Since 1980.
Wow.
And my family, three of my daughters are in the business. My wife, they really run the company now.
Yeah, and I mean, that's obviously
we call that semi-retirement, where you're still there, but
I'm still there, and I just listen to women tell me no all day.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
with a smile on his face, of course.
Of course. So this business is you've been around forever, like Paulie said, part of the fabric of San Diego. How does it evolve, the plumbing business, right? How does it evolve and change with the times every year?
Oh, that's a great question. Over the 45 years, I would say, well, it started with Bill and I and his father, Bill doing the plumbing, me answering the telephones, his father doing a little bit of marketing, and then we just hired more technicians. I think we've always been very proud of our reputation, and we have, always done the right thing.
Sure.
Taking care of our clients, because referral and repeat business is truly where it's at.
100%.
And then, of course, over the years, relationships were made, started the jingle. I think we were one of the first plumbing companies to advertise on radio and TV.
Who came up with it? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
The jingle?
A man named Dan McCarthy.
Ad man?
No, he actually, I think he was a marketing sales president, like at Kogo 600. I think that was the first place we went. And he's the one that said, you need a jingle.
Legendary.
That's a legendary.
I met him at a barbecue.
That's incredible. We need a Ben and Woods jingle is what I've realized this morning.
I'm actually getting my pipes checked next week, although I hired a gastroenterologist to do it. So I've heard the process is somewhat similar. You can kind of get in there and see what's,
use the camera.
Use the camera. You guys do that nowadays too as well to see what's going on, and then take care of the problem.
That's too funny. I was thinking that you're going to the customer box.
No, I would not.
Not for that though.
No, not for that one. But
we just lined
unless I can get a better deal. I always
he would.
Yeah, I don't think we'd line those pipes very well though.
No. That's incredible. Sorry about Ben. He's his first colonoscopy. He's very excited.
That's our next business, I guess.
There you go. Well, we thought it would be appropriate to toast a celebration.
What's your favorite champagne, Tina?
Voo.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Bring them on in.
Come on in.
Something right here. Oh, yes.
Got a little toast to celebrate the Bill House Studios here at 97.3 The Fan.
Crew's here. I love it.
We are very excited for this relationship.
So are we. Thank you so much.
Pass it on down.
Thank you.
Here,
and
you get first dibs, obviously.
Thank you very much.
You're
Pass it on down. And let's toast to what we hope will be a long and fruitful and very clean flowing relationship between
Cheers.
Odyssey
Cheers,
San Diego,
gentlemen.
97.3 The Fan, and Bill House Plumbing.
Cheers.
One more time. Let's all sing it together.
All right. Call 1-800-BILL-HOW. Bill Howe. Because we know how.
We know how. We're going to check traffic. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the Thursday edition of Ben and Woods next here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is brought to you by the California Center for the Arts Escondido Foundation. Got a couple of problems in the North County wrapping up our morning drive here. One of them is this crash on northbound 5 coastline just past Loma Santa Fe. It's over the right shoulder, very narrow shoulder, so take it extra carefully there. Also, westbound 78, just past the 15, reports of a collision, not showing if lanes are blocked. They're back one night only. Highland Way brings their lively sounds of Sky Irish music, humor, and high-energy fun for you to soak in this St. Patrick's Day exclusively at the California Center for the Arts, Escondido. Rapid fire, fiddling, guitar, percussion, and more. Get your tickets now at artscenter.org. Wear your luck of the Irish for Highland Way at the California Center for the Arts, Escondido. I'm Kelly O'Danick with Ben and Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
That champagne went down a little smoother than I thought.
Well,
I've
I
had a
haven't
rough
finished
morning,
mine, so I totally forgot. We haven't done our Throwback Thursday clip yet.
We don't have to.
We got a couple of minutes left because Paulie has. I don't think he's ever done this before. He has dug back beyond the archives of our show.
We have played it.
We played
this
it, but
before,
never as a Throwback Thursday. But it was around this time of year, apparently.
Yeah, it's been years since we've played it on our show, but we don't typically play it on Throwback Thursday because it's not saved the same way because it didn't happen on our show. Do you have any idea of like the year this would have been? I think this was your 94.9 days.
It was. I would say probably 14.
All right, so maybe 12 years ago, around this time of year,
Definitely.
you guys were doing a radio contest.
Yeah.
You were giving out iPads.
We were giving away iPads.
But it wasn't just to the third caller. There was more
No, it was
to
names. It was like the biggest fan.
Oh, it was like the biggest fan.
Yeah,
You
you
got
got
the
a
name.
You got 10 minutes to call in or whatever.
And this
9
was an
minutes
off-air phone call that you received. You had this whole conversation off the air?
Off the air. This was all
They're
off the air.
on the tape.
All right, pause.
That's
It's
you.
right. So this guy, he called back 30 minutes later, right? And I was like,
Didn't make it in the 10
didn't make it in
minutes.
time.
Yeah.
So I told him, hey man, sorry. It happened all the time.
Official contest rules must be observed.
He would not let it go. And he kept calling me. And I finally, after about 20 minutes on the phone, is when you hear me snap.
Right there on the tape.
Okay.
It's right there. It's exactly what I said.
This is after 10 minutes.
I'm not lying, dude. I'm not trying to keep an iPad from you. I'm really not.
You must have said it twice.
No, I only always say it once. I'm
telling you.
I'm telling you, dude. It's right there. It's right there.
Pause. I sent
Are you
him
really
audio.
going to tell me that?
I sent him audio of me saying the name or the phone number. I can't remember what he had a beef with. I said the phone number wrong, something. and he would not let it go. So I sent him the actual audio and said, give me your email. I'm going to send it to you and you'll hear it. You will
The
hear
exact
it.
air check.
Now
of what was said.
I have integrity. I would never doctor audio or an email. Ever. Right? So I sent him what was said on the air. And this was
Dude,
the first one.
I only do it once. That's what you heard.
The second one.
Oh
was
my
the
God, dude.
You on the horn.
There's not a second one. I go right into
No, that was not on the what we heard.
Are you out of your
Oh, wow,
mind?
was that live?
Are you seriously out of your
not
mind?
on the air. I recommend you, if you're going to say it twice, say the phone number twice.
I don't say it twice, dude. I say it once. Oh my God, I didn't know. You're hearing what I said. You're hearing what I said.
Put the other one on.
There is no other one. That's it.
The other one, this man, what we heard was you're on the horn.
Bro, I don't give a what you heard. I'm sending you what was said. Whatever you think you heard, I don't care. Like, you're out of your mind. I give you the evidence. I'm giving you the evidence. That's what was said on the radio. That's what was said. Like, are you kidding? I gave you what I said. I didn't say it again. Hey.
It seems so obvious to me now because I've heard this clip, 5 or 6 times over the years. You said a name. He had 10 minutes to call back. He didn't call, but he heard his name or he wouldn't have called at all.
Correct.
And my guess is now there's not as much. There's more podcasting and listening later on apps, but he may have had one of those cars that like delays it. Like if you turn the channel off and it comes back on. Have you ever seen that?
No.
He may have heard it later than you said it.
Say
and
the phone
he
number
thought he was
twice.
listening
I don't
live and
say it
didn't.
twice, dude.
He didn't hear it live, so he didn't call in 10 minutes.
It's
That's the harshest the word dude has ever been said
It
in
is.
human
Dude.
kind.
Say the phone number twice.
I don't say it twice, dude.
dude. I
man.
went in after the show to my boss's office and I go, hey, just so you know, This is what happened.
Might get in a little bit of trouble.
Might
for that
get
one.
a little heat for it.
But like always,
again,
did you save the relationship and you made a listener and a friend
Yeah,
for
we're
life?
best friends. We went and played golf together. No, it was. I would love to run into that guy.
I hope he's out there. If you're at Tier 1, we want to hear from you tomorrow.
Oh, that would be great. The reunion?
Tomorrow, the reunion.
Would be elite.
We are done for today. Braden and Frank are coming up next. We got a Friday edition of Ben and Woods, a Friday tomorrow at 6 a.m. We'll talk to you then. For executive producer Paul Reindl, for Stephen Woods, I'm Ben Higgins. Have a great rest of your Thursday from all of us here at 97.3 The Fan. So long, everybody.